Kanina kulugeni sawa ya kwani mashakil bijere salambi wasulu kanina kuluhibu badu ya jamaa mashakil bijere salambi wasulu salam alaikum alaikum salam salam alaikum alaikum salam
Hi, Mama Flora.
Mapifako salam de mabina dibet ya kwani na 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 kanvele mapifako salam de mabina dibet ya kwani na 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 kan shoko dato mapifako salam de mabina dibet ya kwani
Joyce.
Na 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 salam salam alaikum alaikum salam 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 alaikum alaikum salam. This is all we need in our families, in our country.
Please help us by sharing it. Maurice Lado. What's up, bro?
Region of Sudan.
Please help us by sharing it. I will appreciate that, please. And send us like, heart.
Keni sawa, keni sawa, yeah. Jeran majeran, keni sawa, sabi masabi, keni sawa, yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, Joyce. Wa alaikum assalam.
Gebila magebila, keni sawa, bele mabele, keni sawa, yeah. Salam, salam alaikum, alaikum salam, salam, salam alaikum, alaikum salam, salam, salam alaikum. Alaikum salam, salam, salam alaikum, alaikum salam.
Please help us by sharing it, if you don't mind. Rose, what's up? Help us by sharing it. This is the last song. We'll start after this song.
Yaltanas Madorasan Kurush Tafatur Amisekiri Dekulukan dirasa Ashanete na dekere aruka deshono Ashanu mondive isusikata mustamba debarao Lakini jana tamama Mabido rupekura ya pali Lakini jana tamama Mabigeni dekian dekigawai
Yes, indeed, Joyce.
Jana lazimi adibu. Jana madara.
Teresa Bar, how are you? Long time.
Isim todo. Seguirás. Fogo Renan. Mami Habisun Sambala. Itama Bidugu. Jenata Doldol. Kanamugo Batal. Kanarabia Mafi. Jenate Mabiru Openesa.
Please help us by sharing it. Help us by sharing it, please. Send us like, send us thumb, heart. We will start after this song. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa ta'ala wa barakatuh. Doris.
Jenada Magalau. Jena lazimi adibu. Jenada Magalau. Kanina maderi suya likwasi. Kanuno raba. Itala hajatani. Kanina maalimu ya likwasi. Kanuno raba. Bitala hajatani. Kanina maderi suya likwasi. Kanuno raba. Bitala hajatani. Kanina maalimu ya likwasi. Kanuno raba. Bitala hajatani. Kusara dele iti mama. Kusara dele ita baba. Kusara dele iti mama. Kusara dele ita baba. Jenada Magalau. Jena lazimi adibu.
All right. Hi. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are doing great. Before we start, I hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Is my voice clear? Can someone send a thumb up? Tell me whether you can hear me or no. I want to make sure my voice is clear, and also help us by sending likes and hearts. I would really appreciate if you guys can do that. But before we continue, can you guys hear me? Is my voice clear? Can someone write, yes, we can hear you, or send us a thumb telling us that, yes, you guys can hear me? Thank you, Joyce. Thank you. Again, help us too by sharing it, please. If you share it, that would be great. Share it, invite friends, and try to also share it on the groups that you know. If you know any group, go ahead and share it. Thank you, John Oshan, for confirmations. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. Before I start, let me acknowledge people that are here. Mama Flora, she came on time. Good to see you. All the way from UK. We have Joyce Endaro from ATL. Good to see you. We have Brother Morris from, I think you moved to California, Nevada, right? If I'm not mistaken. Good to see good to see you, Brother Morris. Excuse me. John Ushang, North Dakota. Good to see you. Rose Wele, how you doing, Rose? From Australia. Good to see you. Teresa Bar, all the way from Australia as well. Doris Bean, all the way from Cairo, Egypt. Good to see you, Doreen. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your efforts. We also have Grace Ajawina from ATL. Good to see you, Grace. Please help us by sharing it, please. Share our platform here, Day to Day Common Sense Show. Help us, please, by sharing it. We have a very interesting topic tonight. The topic that we're going to talk about is already there, but I'm going to mention a little bit before I drop the link. Why are we so divided? Why are we so divided? Hello, Martha James. Good to see you. Why are we so divided? What can we do in order for us to unite or to reunite again? Oh, okay, okay. From Maine. Sorry. Thank you for clarification, Rose. Rose from Maine, not from Australia. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. What can we do in order for us to unite again? Before the war started in 2013, we used to live together as one people, as one nation, as one people. But when the war started, 2013, 2015, it has brought divisions to our people. Even though our people, we have intermarriages, people married from different tribes, uh, and things has not been the same since then. There's a lot of divisions going on. Most people they divide into the tribal lines. Uh, it has affected our children, our in-laws, the entire country. Do we have hope for our people to live the way we used to live? Do we have hope that our people will regain the trust again and live together as one people? As we know, it's not going to be easy. It is not easy for us to live again as we used to live. It's not easy for us to unite again. But through us, through our dialogue together, through us talking together, because we are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. So the intermarriage been there for many years, for hundreds of years. No one have a power to divide us. Yes, the war have a big impact in our life. The war has big role that cause for us to divide. But we as people, we can determine what can we do. We as a people, we have a power to rethink again, because how are you going to differentiate the blood, your in-laws and your wife's side? There's a children involved. So it's going to be hard for us to say that, you know what, we are lying to ourselves. For how long are we going to continue being silent? For how long are we going to really just ignore things that are happening? Who is benefiting from this? So it is on us to think, to rebuild trust again, and try to find ways. What can we do as Junubin? عندك نسيبة من دينكا، عندك نسيبة من نوير، عندك نسيبة من باري، عندك نسيبة من واو. يعني من صعب إنه تقدر تفرقهم مهما لو كان. It is impossible. صح، بيكون في خصامات، بيكون في زيل، لكن الزيل ده لميتين نقعد نزعل لبعض. لميتين هنقعد نفارق، نحاول. احنا ما بنقدر حلول، وفيما انه حل في يدنا. الليمتين هنقعد نكنور او سيلف، نجامل نفوسنا، وفيما انه في مشكله والمشكله لازم يتصلح. طيب لو المشكله لازم يتصلح، منو اللي بيقوم بالدور ده؟ ده منو هيقوم بالدور انه يرجعنا كلنا مع بعض كحياه لما كنا عايشين قبل الحروبات؟ صح، حصل تاثير كتير في 2013 2015، you know دخل الناس انه يتفارقوا اكتر، دخل الناس ذات انه كل الناس بيركزوا بس في القبائل بتاعهم، في المنطقه بتاعهم، سواء كان شباب، سواء كان الناس الكبار، سواء كان نساوين. وفيما انه في ايال في وسط، في دم بربط الجانبين، تجاه بتاع انلوس وتجاه بتاع كأب ولا كراجل. you know لمتين هنبغى نجامل نفوسنا، وفيما انه حل في يدنا. ده التوبيك هنتكلم فوق الليله. وبليز come and come on. As we know the rules, you have your 7 minutes, and after your 7 minutes is done, we will drop you at the Kun studio. And then if somebody have a questions for you, you can come back again, and then they will you can answer the questions. But let's try to limit people that are going to be for studio. All right, I will start dropping the link. Uh, Sabrina, good evening. How are you? Let me drop the link so that people can come and join me, and we can discuss about this topic. الحلول أو الحل بيكون من وين؟ كيفية إحنا نقدر نوصل لحل فيما إنه إحنا بنتجامل بعض في روح بتاع مجاملة، you know والحل في يدنا، لكن لسه إحنا بنتجامل بعض. I drop the link. Please come. تعالوا ورينا what do you have for us? What can we do? الحل بيكون وين؟ you know هو صح احنا تأثرنا في تأثير كتير في عيالنا، وتأثير كتير في فينا كجنوبيين، you know وكل زول بيشوف زول التاني هو على حل في يده. لكن أعتقد احنا عندنا دور كبير، عندنا دور كبير إنه كيف نقدر نساعد نفوسنا، كيف نقدر نشوف حل، بالذات في الزواج. لما كنت عندك in-laws بتاعك في قبائل مختلفة. You have in-laws from different tribes. احنا ما محتاجين نقعد نعيشوا كده. Yes, Donato. We are talking as a community. Now I understand your idea to go the words over the leadership led leaders to address the transferring the leadership through voting from people to elect their leader. احنا we're not trying to do it as a political way. We're trying to do it في الطريقة بتاع احنا كcommunity. You know, عشان كده احنا نحاول نفرق الايديا بتاع السياسة او نحاول نفرق بين السياسة والcommunity. I'm focusing only on the community. I'm not focusing on leaders بتاعنا او الناس في government. You know, let the government do their parts, but we as people, we have our role to do. What can we do in order to regain and trust one another again? And this is what I'm talking about here. You know, عشان كده ما نحاول نلخبط الpolitic with community, right? And that's the thing here about being, يعني anything we do, we have to add politics to it. You know, خليه يكون السياسة براو لكن كيفية احنا نقدر نحل مشاكلنا كcommunity without bringing politics into it. لأن البوليتيك ده أظهر خلانا نتفرقوا أكتر وأكتر. البوليتيك جاب division, right? لكن احنا نعمل شنو عشان نزرع trust again. حتى انت لو متزوج من قبيلة, let's say for instance انت من نوير متزوج من جوبا. This thing has nothing to do with the politics, right? لكن احنا نعمل شنو كcommunity إنه نقدر نصلح العلاقات زي ما كان في بداية. نعمل شنو كأسر إنه نقدر نزرع trust among ourselves. What can we do؟ لأنه في عيال يا جماعة, في عيال involved, في عيال في وسط. المناعة بتأثر, الشفة هم بتأثر أكتر, right؟ الشفة يا بيحسوا إنه هم ضحايا أكتر. عشان كده إحنا محتاجين ننظروا بصفة عامة. You know, in the next 4 or 5 years الحل بيكون شنو؟ in next 4 or 5 years هنعيشوا كيف؟ مع عيال بيكبروا. حتى لو جينا ولدنا في 2013 by now جينا بنكون كبر, right? Another 5 years جينا بنكون خلاص teenagers.
شنو يا باشا؟ شنو يا ملاك؟ كيفين؟ تمام؟
جسم كيف يا برادر؟
والله كويس الحمد لله. كيف الصحة؟
نايمنا كانت شعبت حلقتك كده نايمنا حلقت ولا؟
اسمع there's a time اسمع there's a time اسمع زمان الشعر كتير ده كان زمان لسه نحن في مصر.
ده زمان كايرو. هذا خلاص الناس بقى خلاص بقى برجع شوي.
اجي راجع سويسرا ظروف البلد.
والله ده مشكلة برادر, ده مشكلة ده.
ظروف البلد ده اسمع قول لي هي زول ماشي بلايند ثانيين ماشيين شهر كله ما
بعد كده الشهر بيجي بيكون ابيض وخلاص طلع ماشي, you know, ده هموم كتير ومشاكل كتير.
Yeah, that is true brother.
كيف اقدر الفوليوم بتاع تليفونك كان صوتك ضعيف شوي.
صوتي بعيد؟
ضعيف.
اي كده قاعد اسمع؟
لسه زيد الفوليوم بتاع تليفونك لآخر. الانكريز الفوليوم بيكون قوي.
Yeah, بيكون. Yeah, I think my phone is yeah.
ده بيكون من التليفون.
How do you hear me now?
ايوه اوكي.
Yeah, ده بيكون من التليفون. Now it's good?
Now it's good, yeah.
Can you hear? Oh, okay. Yeah. كيف أخبار شنو؟
تكلم. Thank God.
عيال كله كويسين. مدام جات ولا لسه؟ مدام جات ولا لسه؟
لسه يا brother. لسه. I'm just praying.
Man, what are you waiting for? يا عمي اسمع كان انا بمشي اعرف مدام تايب دهر نجيبه هنا. So it does. ان شاء الله نركب Yeah,
زمن ده ما
you can
كان
let
ترامب
this.
زمن ده ترامب عقد
Huh?
امور لكن هسه بايدن فتح الهجره ده بيكون ذاته easy now, you know, so
Yeah,
it's not going to be
because if
complicated
you're
like
sick,
before.
yeah, Kanta citizen, it is easy to you know to get your wife to come, even your family members. So
Exactly.
it doesn't need to be
Exactly.
delayed for anything. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true, brother.
So
That's true.
I hope,
That's
yeah,
true.
and now we'll put in our prayers. I think these days, Madam will come because
Amen.
they better. I know this time the Minsaba Santa Kelly Maragon Mahal Beit Barao and so
Exactly. That's true, brother.
my bellet al boys, they bellet azab.
صح
So
صح
you don't
صح
want your
صح
woman to stay there for to suffer by himself. Yes.
بالظبط كده بالظبط كده يا brother. That's
Yeah.
true. That's
So
true.
we'll
That's
keep
true.
God will help us to bring it. So don't worry about that. It will come.
Amen. Yeah, we need your prayer,
Yeah.
huh? But through prayers,
Yes,
everything is possible.
I'll put in my prayer. Yeah, that's right.
Amen.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your topic today. You
Mm.
say why everybody is divided, all right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
The first thing I want to thank your view. I want to thank you. I want to thank the people always watching there.
Yes.
The problem of divided right now. You remember when we live with the Arabs in the north side, we have differences for the what was happened to our families.
Mm.
We've been manipulated. We've been thrown out. We've been slave everywhere. They move us everywhere in the corner to clean out the places. You see, if somebody today try to you know destroy your life, or they don't want you to be exist in this world, it is going to be serious matters, because we left north because of problem that we was facing, or people was facing. So we are not divided as a Southern Sudanese people. As citizens, they don't have any divided. Divided is just come since 2011 after our independence. People show us, they didn't show us the faith. People didn't show us the faith, because the faith, low. Okay. The faith is the first thing is people show us we are in the war for how many years, and we get our independence to bring peace and unity among our people. So the people come, government come as an enemy. It didn't come as to restore the pain that we came from the north until we moved move back to south. They didn't rescue the people that run away from the dangers. They didn't help anybody that you need to get educations. They didn't have no good environment to educate school for our children. They don't have no clean water for our people. So those are the things Southern Sudan's government should do for the beginning of the started our independence. So peace will come when there is love, respect to one another, or anything that we love each other, we treat each other with the respect. That will be good. But they come there, they make us look different. Like Morris is coming from where, Lam is coming from nowhere, from somewhere. That it bring the fitting among ourselves. Bring the fitting among us. We live in Egypt. Me and you, or anyone in Egypt, whatever the Bila Canal for Egypt, we are 4.5 million in Egypt. We don't have no problems. We don't have no Gibelia. We don't have no them in Kida. We don't have that. We didn't have that. We all live in the peace that time. And what happened in Southern Sudan, it created too much burning and pain among all citizens. And this is tomorrow, when the real peace come in Southern Sudan, or when we really have presidents like now, you and those Edwards or anybody that is speak for the human rights, maybe it will restore the anger, upsetness among all Southern Sudanese people, because we are good people. We never have, no, you never have ano zolde mas hajam zolde ano asasan o min gebila kida. No, we have our culture. We celebrate culture together. Look in Egypt when we are in Giza, where all the tribe comes and dancing together.
Exactly.
So that didn't mean there's any fi haja sum gebilia fi zamanda. There's nothing. That is it. Southern Sudan people need to know. Even our kids right now, they don't have nothing gebilia. They just listen to us. And right now in the media, where the people talk, where the people cussing each other, where the people call the names. That is our children now. They learn. They're here right now. They're learning from these things. But the people back home, they're, they will take time to heal. They will take time for our people back home to heal, because generations are learning from us.
Okay.
And they pick up what.
At that time,
Yes.
We're living as as community.
No.
What's happening in our country, right? So now it's a good thing.
Yes.
We don't want to mix politics with our community issue. You see, yes, the problem is start from there. I agree with you. Lakin, what can we do now? You married a woman from Nuer, for example. This thing has nothing to do with the government. It has nothing to do with Kir or self-Kir or Lakin, how can we reunite again and trust one another? But we supposed to have two ways to solve our problem without even involving government Amal Kida or government Amal Kida. Is there any way for us to unite without even mentioning what's happening in South Sudan?
Yeah. Yes. We individual as citizen, we don't have no problems. I can merit from any Gabila right now. I can merit, depending how is our love with each other. It doesn't the problems or whatever government problems is not affect your wife where you're gonna be married. Because if you are bringing that in a relationship, because your wife is from this tribe, and you want to bring it as a excuse in that middle, it's not good. That is it. Because love is love. Whatever you committing yourself to, you have right. You guys, both two people, have right to marry each other. So there's no any gebelia. Even if there's a gebelia inside of you, with the love, you're gonna get out from your hearts. Because if you don't take it out from your hearts, who's gonna be? Because now we can love each other. We don't have no problems. Gebelia we don't have as a citizen. I said that from the beginning. Citizen, we are sitting together. We can play together. We can alabdomana no na hebo na izowe. Man do mushkila ma kalamta hakuma. Hakuma da anu asasan huo jai na huo asasan der fitan nas asan kunchuno kullu sanas kun bekrabat. But al-mushakil hasal fi junub da anu asasan bes to occupy the lands of each people, torture our woman, raping the woman. De haja la nihna kullu nas zalanin fogo. Ita mamu kinalela teji fa kuma sante rape people in order to kill people or displace them and take their place. Dema fi ganun. Fa years old endurai. Lakin nihna gadin fi diaspora. We don't have that kind of things. If you my son right now meet Pinia min Nuer Melo Mindinka, well, Minada Galo, there is Oju, go ahead. Because they're high up it out. There's no problems. Yes, I'm going to tell them, Zoju, Mafi Mushkila Zod, and no assassin, they hope. Min Janben.
Exactly.
So that is a يعني ما في حاجة اسمه قبلية بيدخلوا في الزواج.
Mm.
أنت دخل زوج هنا قبلية في الزواج معناته بلد بكرم.
عشان كده we have to open our eyes, otherwise في المستقبل هيكون في إنه قبل ما تتزوج they will do some research. إنت من وين؟ من كده كده كده. Oh, I remember زمان in 2013 كان قبيلة بتاعكم قتلوا كده كده كده. We don't want to get to this. You know? لأن إحنا لو ما if we're not careful أفكار ده بيجي وده ذاته بيخرب الزواج ذاته. يقول no no no. Are you from Dinka? No 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 no. You can't marry my daughter or my son. Because of what happened. So what happened? هيكون history. You know, but let us not affect our youth, especially Shabab, عشان إنه ما يزوج بكرة. You know, and we as parents, we are the one who have to talk about it. We have to be open and discuss those kind of things. Otherwise, الأنقلات اللي بيكونوا ورا ذاته, they will say no. You know, an idea in the diaspora now we don't have it here. The way you guys are living, we don't have it here. You know, but how can we نشجع ويانا you know إنه يكونوا مع بعض يتزوجوا مع بعض so that our heritage, our culture will not die. Otherwise يالا بيمشي يتزوجوا Ghanaian, Khawajat, Mexican, خلاص we lost our heritage, we lost our kids, you know.
Yes. Yeah, this is because that is true. The Yal Pitanata Senate here in America, they're in different culture, so they have different one. It's not look like us. We know our culture, where we come from, and we know whatever is take place in our back home. But these kids lost. They grow up in American environment, and they do whatever they want to do. When they grow up, you can change their mind for something that they want to do. You see that? Yes, if they're very serious. This is a serious, because that's why I say community is most important to involve our children, involve our children's life in our topics, our discussion, advice that could help them to reach their goals. If our community is lost, kids will be lost too. You see, the African American now, they lost. Why? Because there's no strong community to tell them about their heritage, their culture. Yes. So if we are Southern Sudanese people, and we came there like those Ghanaian, they have place where they come together in a year, they celebrate. Each tribe, they come there, they celebrate, and children can learn from how to marry, how to do that. It could be better. But now we are separate and we don't have nothing in place. Children are focused in the tradition of the United States. Even in Canada, they focus on it because there's nothing, we don't put it too much in their heads. American culture is more in their heads. So we are here crying, how is my son tomorrow is going to marry to where? And that is, or my daughter, who is going to marry my daughter? So it is very complicated life here in the United States. Yeah, it is very complicated, but we are the adults to take responsibility that to guide our children for what is taking place as a community, as parents, as family members. So we are the one to encourage those, because to encourage our kids, there's nobody can encourage our kids, only us, to bring them to the senses of our culture. Because if we don't bring them to their senses, to our senses of our culture, then I'm not gonna do anything here good.
Exactly. Thank you.
Even they go back home
to see what she say. Raj, you want to say something? To say?
You speak to me, Walafro.
Yeah, Margita. You done?
Yes, for me, that is the only things to bring peace among us, our children. We need to come together as a community to create mobilize our children to come together and to have center Where is the center, even to the different states? The children, we can come there, bring them, and show them our culture. The matter of Muslim. If we don't have that, so this is the things we but peace. We are not divided. We celebrate all the together. People that have anger in their heart, but that is gonna be restored next making. But then back their baraja with their senses, peace will come among our nations.
Okay, thank you so much, Mama Flora. We give you 7 minutes. Tell us what you have for us. Good to see you. You look like you're getting much better now.
Oh yeah. Good evening, viewers, and good evening, Guy Lam, and my brother Maurice. God bless you.
So kind of Dave.
هسه سامعيني؟
سامعيني لكن بعيد.
Okay, that's
Try
better
to
now.
increase the volume بتاع تليفونك.
That's better now.
Okay, can you hear?
Can you hear me, my dear?
Yes, I can hear. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just wanted to say good evening, viewers, and good evening, Guy, the host, and my brother. I salute you and thank you for your beautiful contribution, and your view are welcome, and they are so useful to all of us. The one who are watching at the moment, and the one who are going to view it later in a day or week on Infusion. So thank you very much, Guy, for giving me this 7 minutes. I always ask, why should we focus about our children and we don't focus about ourselves? Because the child is an empty drum. It's as clean as a white paper. It's what the seed we plant in our children, that's what they learn. If we are not united, and if we don't forgive one another and forget, and then it will affect our children. Our behavior, our speech. Let us be careful when we are talking there in the phone, or we are talking as a partners, when the mother and the dad are talking and they're so bitter, the children are hearing and they're listening very well, and they get affected by what we are saying. For example, many years back ago, that was 2002, my little son, I was talking, and it was a video I was watching, me and his dad, about people are killing Arab, are killing us and all that. And that thing remained in his head, and I cried the way I see the bodies and all that. And then he came and told me, Mom, don't cry. Arab, they're human beings like you. When the time comes, we'll kill them. And we are going to do that. Wow. And I forgot that, and I kept quiet. 2006, I went to Khartoum. In the airport, my son asked the lady, immigration lady, are you a Nuer? He said, no. Are you a Dinka? No. Do you speak any language from South Sudan? He said, no. I am Arab. He said, what? You are Arab? What about me? Because my son was lighter than her. He said, if you are saying you are Arab, what about me? As dark as you are. And then the lady told me, haram alaykum ya jama'a. حد العيال الصغار يولدون في غربة وريتوا منه في شكله يعني ده عيب يعني جنى ده حس عمره كم ويعني هو بيعرف إنه العرب والجنوبيين عندهم مشكلة. So that thing shocked me, and I said it when the boy was like a year and a half, and 5 years later that thing happened. So therefore I don't put things in our children. It is what are we putting, their intake. That's what affect them. And that's what is going to divide them, and they're going to lose their identity as South Sudanese, because they're bitter with the pain the mother and the father and the relative are going through, because they love you. And without that relative, you are telling them your uncle is dead and your auntie is suffering, and this, they are listening very well. So let us be careful what we are putting in our children's head, and let us heal ourselves before we come and blame our children. We can have a community center, but are we taking community center home with us? We can tell them, okay, go and get married. Are you aware of what you have told your child about what Nuer did, what Denka did, what Equatorian did, what all these 64 tribes have done? No, you haven't healed that. So we are the counselor. We are so quick to blame our children. We are so quick to blame. We are in Western world. Those things that are inside us. Like when we came to, when our people, I was born in Khartoum, but people who came from Northern Sudan, Southern Sudan as displaced, they came, those who haven't been to school before, their parents can't even speak Arabic. They came and taught their children how to speak Arabic and forget about their mother tongue. That's shameful, and it was disgrace. And they're in Sudan. Talk less of now we are in Western world. When they're 24/7, they're in the school. Your children have 9 hours in the school. 2 hours they will spend with you. That 2 hours, are you careful to spend it wisely? With their homework, their feeding, talking to them, asking them about their day. And let them speak, whenever they speak English, reply in your language. And that thing will remain there as a seed. If you are not lucky like me to have your mom, as I have my mom here. So those children, they will take it, the word you say. And tomorrow, if they meet their grandparents or something, they'll reply because they are forced to do that because their grandmother doesn't know that language. But we don't need to blame ourselves in Western world and blame our children. We are the cancer. We are the problem to our children's life. We are the aunties and uncle and everything. Let us go out and let us show that love, that unity, that they will come and watch us. Between all of us here, we are parents. How many parents are they bringing their children to the community and say, this is uncle, that's how you greet uncle like this. That's how I've been to a Choli community here in the UK. The children, they will kneel down and greet. Their mother will be white and father is a Choli, but they will kneel down and greet you. Why are they doing that? Because they were taught to do that. They didn't learn in that community. But because their parents leave their matters behind and teach these children to be a Choli, doesn't matter the parents, where the half of the parents come from. So what are we doing as South Sudanese? Are we teaching our children that culture? Are we taking them and giving them group and dance and let us be happy? When I was in Northern Sudan, we used to have a group. We dance and we do it in Nadi Katolike. And we were so many tribes. Even I learned how to sing in the Nuba language because we have some Bananuba Birgus, Lugara Denka, Lugara Shiluk, Lugara Choli, Lugara Moro, and all that. And we become as sisters and we become one body. Are we doing that now? We are not doing that. In Sosa, in Sakakini, we are used to do that. Guy, you were young by then. And we went there as a student and we did everything. And we went from this South Sudan and we won and our culture and all that. And by then we didn't even have food to eat. Zero breakfast and zero lunch, but we did it. The unity and love was there. Have we not done it as a one body? Are we taking that along with us to Western world? No. You see the mother there, we are decorated like Christmas tree and going to party. We forgot about our children. We are well with the suit and Nigerian clothes, and we are happy and getting our car, we drive to party. Have you tell your children, my son, my daughter, my husband, let us go to that party, sit as a family, like when they used to do in Sudan before. Tell them these people who are dancing that this tribe and that tribe. Do you know the song they're saying? Those things make input into their life. So, dear brother and sister, we are the problem, not our children. And if we heal ourselves, we'll heal our children. We'll have a good and better society.
Thank you. Thank you so much. There's a question here. Joey, she said no, but I don't know what she means about that. I will send the link again, Joyce. You can come and tell us if you disagree with Mama Flora. There's a question here for you, Juma. Morris. I will give you 3 minutes. Girls, youth are marrying outside because of community leader. We are lost. We're not united. Do you agree with her? From Jamie?
Yeah. Yes. I'm total. I am totally
yes. Not
community. Yes, ita asma. Asa kanta ma shawleta kasha pita yal pitak ano bargus nugara kef o anas bara kef taglit imun barfu ano fi kacha pitala kan fi madrasa zadu kan asalo kan tamo retolom umun betala awirin shufta في قدام ناس هم بيطلعوا ورين لكن انت لما توريه انا من قبيله تلوبو يا نغاره بتاعنا كده وانا بتزوج كده انا زوجت بتاعنا كده كانت رزوج وبنات زوج انت بيدفع كده انت نادي so that community انه اساسا community and family it can develop their own kids
صح
ما في مدرسه امريكا ده انه اساسا ده بس بوري history of America فنحن أنا agree with her because أنا أساسا we are the one is a loose not responsibility because our responsibility to teach our children our culture our merit status all this like in America here the merit status teach يالبو دم في بوم جانا في high school بيشيلوا في بوم أنا أساسا غير اسم شنو غير قبل بمشي مع راجل أساسا نو بلور how to marry كيف بعد خلاص زولتان ماشي نو ما جانا بتاعه لسه صغير sometimes 50% أساسا في أمريكا يالنا من يطلع من بوم 50% they're pregnant so نحن we are the responsible for our actions and we don't need to blame nobody it is us failure as a parents as a community, that is our duty. We should focus on those. Like in us, international media, we focus in the negative things. There is nothing is a bring the peace. It's a hatred. All this is our children also pick up those signs. Those signals, those kids pick up seriously. Al-Khalas huwa raba biga 18 wala 20 biga bishop there and we are failure. So we have right to defend our generation coming to tell them the truth and stop hatred each other. And my heart was broke when war broke out in Southern Sudan. Okay, ano dinka واحد كان زوج من dinka زوج من نوير باش يقتل مرة بتاعه حاجات ده حاجات أنو أساسا بيجيبوا شنو ال pain in في قلبك you never get out from. So you don't do this to your human being, your brother, your sister. God created us as equal people. And we have responsibility to take that opportunity seriously. We can lie to one another. We can talk to our kids negative. We can teach our kids hatred. Everybody will come to my home. My child will serve that person as an uncle, as an auntie, as a brother.
Thank you, Maurice.
Yes.
3 minutes is done. I will give the same question to Mama Flora.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
the same question to you.
Yeah, I do agree with the person who asked the question about the community leaders that are the problem. Therefore, youth are getting married outside. I say yes, and absolutely yes, because I'm a parent and I've been around the community leaders, and the community leaders that I have seen in different places, they are serious of collecting money for disaster back home. They're serious of collecting money for funeral. They're serious collecting money to support political party, but they are not serious to ask what it is our duty and what is happening, why our home are breaking up, why our children are in the street. How can we do? Because it is in Western world here, so the little I know, if you guys are well organized, they are going. The society is going to help you because you need that help and you ask for it. But if community is always talking about the politics, all our leaders, our community leaders, they're busy about politics. Have we created a community leader about a politician to be politician or to be for community? We have to separate the two things together. Because if I run to community leader because my son is not doing well in his school, for me to get a tutor, because we have a lot of talented young women and young men who can give a tutoring and give everything free. Is it our community leaders are just busy on that? No, they are busy on separating us. They are busy on supporting our home breaking. They'll talk to my husband differently. They'll talk to you differently. They'll see my son tomorrow smoking. They'll take it as a topic for them to talk. But if you call them and say, my son, it's good to learn something new, but please don't smoke. It's not good for you. You are leader of tomorrow. You are this and that. Tomorrow, other auntie will tell them, but don't go and gossip and sit with other women in the phone or other man to make it as a, is a failure. As you gossip about that child, somebody will gossip about your child, and you bringing curse into your children's life because you are parents. You're supposed to be a blessing to that child, not a gossiper. And don't tell his parents, because the parents will take it in different way. Talk to the child one-to-one, because you are capable of being parents. And we were raised up by a community back home. I'm scared of community more than I'm scared of my mom and my dad, because they don't discipline me, and I cannot come home and tell them one of auntie or one of uncle have done that. I'll get licked more than that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Margot, good to see you. Joyce, good to see you. You have your 6 minutes, Joyce.
I have my 6 minutes or 7 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I say no. The reason I say no is not like I didn't agree with Mama Flora. I agree with Mama Flora because هو قال بأنه يعني الناس بيكونوا مشغولين، أي زول بيكون مشغول في برنامج بتاعه ما بيوري عيال الكوميونيتي بتاعنا. عشان كده أنا قلت له شنو، قلت I wanna say yes. أن تاني حاجة فيه قال بأنه الناس بيفوكس في حاجات تانين من نحن نتجه لعيالنا، نتكلم عن عيالنا حاجات. أنا ده حاجة اللي خلاني أنا قلت نو كده، لكن أنا داير أخش شوية في الموضوع. يعني ده برنامج جميل جدا. exactly التوبيك ده توبيك جميل جدا، وده توبيك ما بخصني أنا براي، بخصنا كلنا. لكن أنا داير أرجع في حتة بأنه يعني الزواج، إذا نحن رجعنا في حتة الزواج ده عبارة عن اتفاق بين نفرين. ده ما حاجة قبلي أصلا، ده حاجة اتفاق بين نفرين. لكن نحن لما نرجع في قبائل تانيين طبعا لما مثلا يجيبوا بيت غريبة بيكون في احتراط، بيكون في احتراط كتير. لكن حاجة ده opinion بتاعك انت وده حب بتاعك للبيت ده. ونفس الحاجة في البيت برضو، لما انت تجيب قبيلة تاني يعني ممكن يقول لك يا أخي ليه انت مشيت لقبيلة ده، انت مفروض تعرس قبيلة ده. لكن ده قرار بتاعك الشخصي، ده ما قرار بتاع كوميونيتي ولا قرار بتاع قبيلة. ده الوجه نظر بتاعي. وجه نظر بتاعي الثاني برضو، الزواج ده اساسا من ما ربنا خلقك، ربنا عارف انت ماشي تزوج شنو، انت ماشي وين، انت ماشي في هذا اتجاه. لايك انا حاسه من إيكواتوريا ربنا وداني في اتجاه دينكا، انا تزوجت زوجي من دينكا. انا ما بقول يا اخي زوجي ما بقول يا اخي عشان ده من إيكواتوريا انا ما بعرسه، وده من دينكا انا بقول ممكن ده من دينكا انا ما بعرسه. محل ربنا بيتجهني فيه انا بمشي فيه لانه ده قسمه بتاعي. لكن
دقيقه جويس سيستر، انت من جوبا وراجلك من انت من جوبا وراجلك من دينكا صح؟ اوكي. في مشاكل بتاع 2013 2015 ده هل اتاثر للاسره بتاعك ولا ما جت تاثير؟
والله المشاكل ده ما يتاثر في اسره بتاعي فيسيولوجيا، ما يتاثر في اسره بتاعي تكنولوجيا، ما يتاثر في اسره بتاعي نفسيا، ما يتاثر في اسره بتاعي جسديا، كله خالص. ما عمل افكت في اسرتي، ما عمل افكت في اسرتي. ليه؟ لانه ده موقف بتاعنا نحن الاثنين. ليه موقف بتاعنا؟ انا قلت لكم ليه موقف بتاعنا نحن الاثنين؟ لانه القرار بتاع الزواج نحن اخذناه الاثنين، وربنا يعلم معنا مع بعض. حتى لو بقى في مشاكل نحن المفروض نكونوا صحابات، نحن نساهم في حل بتاع مشاكل ده. نحن نكونوا مثل لناس اللي بيعملوا قبليه. ده الريزون انا قلت المشاكل ده ما يتاثر فينا. وتاني حاجه انا عندي عيال مراجل ده، انا بوري عيالي انا من محل كده كده وقبيله بتاعي كده، وابوك من محل كده كده وقبيله بتاعه كده، ونجوبه ده خيلانكم، وراجلي بوري لعيالي برضو ناس دين كده امامكم. انا بحاول اتاثر في الترايب بتاعي، وراجلي بيحاول يتاثر، وراجلي بيحترم ترايب بتاعي، وانا بحترم ترايب بتاع راجلي. حتى لو مثلا جايين يعرسوني هم بيقولوا يا اخي الترايب ده كده كده، انت ما تعرسوا، ده الراي بتاعهم هم، ده اوبينيون بتاعهم هم، ولا ده ما بيقدر ما بيقول اي حاجه. لكن انا اللي بيجي بعكس الصوره عشان هم ينسوا الحته ده. انا اللي بيجي بوري قبيله ده يا اخي قبيله ده كويس، وانا اللي بشجع ناس من دينكا مثلا يعرسوا الجوبه كتير. لكن الليله لما يجيبوني في مجتمع بتاع دينكا ولما يكون في مشاكل انا نجي نشجع مشاكل ده، نقول اي دينكا ديل كانوا قاعدين يشتموا اهلي، اي انا كده كده معناته انا ذاته مساهم في سبب الفساد. وتاني حاجه انا قاعد في بيتي مع عيالي، انا لازم في مبادئ راجلي بيتكلم مع عيالي بروتان، عيالي حسي بيسمعوا روتان، لكن عشان هم يردوا ده صعب، لكن هم بيسمعوا. لكن نحن دايرين نلعبوا دور عشان هم يحاولوا يتكلموا برضه. لانه في النهايه عيالي حسي ولدي كبير 13 سنه بيعرف انا ماما من إيكواتوريا، بابا من دينكا. انت لو سالت ولدي بيقول يا اخي إيكواتوريا ده خيلاني وخالاتي. ودينكا ده كده. نحن المجتمع يعني احنا بنحاول نتعثروا في الناس ونشيلوا المشاكل القبليه برا. واكزاكتلي نحن بنجوبها على رسونا من دينكا، واولاد دينكا العرسوا بنجوبها. نحن المفروض بنلعبوا دور كبير. سياسه ده سياسه، لكن السياسه ما حنشيلونا خطوط في زواج، دي حاجه ثانيه براو. وفي حته ثاني نحن حتى بنجوبها على رسونا من دينكا بنواجهوا مشاكل، لكن انت اللي بتقدر تحل المشكله ده. حتى لو انت لقيت في زول بيتكلم كلمات فارغ بطريقه كويس، انت بتقدر مثلا تقنعه حتى يقتنع. لكن لو انت بقيت تساهم يا اخي ده من دينكا وده من نوير وده من شنو ده، نحن ما حنمشوا قدام. حتى يا اخوانا نحن حسي الساوث السودان بنكوركو سلام 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 سلام، لكن اذا السلام ما بدا مننا السلام ما بينجح. السلام حيبدا مننا كيف؟ نحن الناس اللي قاعدين في امريكا وكندا واستراليا نحن اللي بنلعبوا دور في وحده ده. لكن بالعكس نحن الناس اللي برا نحن اللي قاعدين نلعبوا دور في فساد، في مشاكل بتاع بلد. نحن اللي بنحاولوا نشجعوا مشاكل. لكن هسي انت لو رجعت في جوبا ولا انت مشيت وين، انت بتلقى الناس زي قاعدين مع بعض، ما في ده دنكا، ما في ده نوير، ما في ده شرق، ما في. يا ده ريزون انا بطلب من اي زول، نحن المتزوجين قبائل تاني اول حاجه تكون مقتنع تماما. لما انت مشيت محل ده انت اللي بتلعب دور في القبيله ده عشان يقتنع منك. ما في زول بيلعب الدور، انت اللي بتلعب دور. انت لازم تحترم المحل اللي انت مشيت فيه، لانك انت ماشي انت ما بتعرف عادات وتقاليد بتاع الجماعه دول شنو. لكن انت لازم تتعلمه، وانت لازم تزرع في عيالك، ما تزرع في عيالك قبليه زي كلام الحسي ماما فرورة قاعد تقوله. لانه انا دير اديكم مثال، يوم من الايام الشتايم اللي في فيسبوك بيحصل، انا جوا في واحده قاعده تشتم من جوبا، قاعده تشتم دينكا. ولدي الكبير جا قال لي ماما وين ار يو فروم؟ انا قلت له يا اخي ام فروم مالي الزمانين تحت جايه. قال انا قلت له ام فروم إيكواتوريا. قال واي ذيس ليدي ديسكاسينج إيكواتوريا. قاعد باسبوع ثاني في واحد برضه قاعد يشتم دينكا، وانا فتحت ده وهو قاعد يشاهد. جا قال ماما بابا فروم دينكا يا؟ انا قلت يا. قال واي ذيس ليدي ديسكاسينج دينكا. استدي فروم ذات داي حاجات بتاع مشاكل بتاع شتايم بتاع شنو ده ما قاعد تخش فيه خالص. لانه ليه؟ للسبب. وانا غشيت في قناعه بنفسي، لانه الحاجه ده ما بتاثر فيني انا، بدا يظهر في عيالي. That the reason study from that day I stopped kind of that video. ما قاعد تفتحه خالص في بيتي. ثم ثانيا انا هسي لو انت لقيت مثلا انا بتاثر sometimes، انا بتاثر بميل كثير للراجلي، لانه لما نلقى دينكا قاعدين يشتموا انا بزعل، لما نلقى إيكواتوريا قاعدين يشتموا انا بزعل. لكن ليه؟ انا اللي داير نلعب دور عشان انا احاول احل المشكله ده you know. وانا ما عندي كثير، لو في اي حاجه ممكن انا بكون قاعد، كان في اي حاجه ممكن ده لانه زماني انتهت اصلا. شكرا.
بنرجع لك كمان شويه. لو خلصت مع ماجو بعد كده بنعمل 3 minute بنرجع لك كمان في سؤال ثاني.
انا ممكن اطلع ولا اكون قاعد؟
خلي قاعد يا.
اوكي.
Mago.
Yes, my brother.
Welcome, my brother. You have your 7 minutes.
أخذ بتاعنا الونس ده قال بمهاله نشيل واجه برا بيقولوا من قبيله كده ولا من قبيله هناك. ما عندنا قبليه. Ignorance. I don't know how to say it in Arabic. Ignorance. لو you're ignorant of your own self. مرات لو ما فاهمه انت بيشيلوا قاعد تدافع نفسك بو. لكن اجده اننا ما دايرون زي ما وقت قالوا اجار سياسيا دي ده اجار سياسيا. ما في زول ما قريب ما هي زول الثاني. يشيلوا اجاده برا وكلام اللي اخونا قالوا ده نجيب فيه. We don't want none of this. ده جاب لنا فديه افارقه ولا حالنا اللي شاكلنا دقينا دشمان ضربنا بعض ببندقيات ولا ببندقيه بطاقوا هم قاعدين يطاقوا فوقنا. ونانو كناس زي اننا ناس قاعدين في الخارج هنا ياو بنعملوا واجات بتالين في السوشيال ميديا. فاجات ديل brother guy لازم نقول لحالنا ونقول لنفوسنا انه ما يكون نينا نانو نازل قاعدين في مال الما فيه موت، المال الما فيه سلاح، مال ما فيه سلاح. ده نينا يعني نقولوا لهم يا حالنا انتوكم هناك في البلد سلاح ما عندنا، ما بنضربوا بعضنا زي ما انتوا قاعدين نضربوا بعضكم. عشان يعرفوا انه في ناس بيحبهم. فيا اختي love and respect continually. شكرا.
Wow. Thank you.
That was powerful, man. Nice and short.
Thank you.
Okay, now نمشي سؤال لموريس. Okay, do you think would be حاجة بكون healthy عشان نوري لعيالنا المشاكل كان حصل في الجنوب ده ولا بزرع فيهم كراهية؟ ما هسه أخذنا جويس جاب لنا example. الناس بيشوفوا في فيسبوك لما نتكلموا عن توتورين يال بزعل ولما نتكلموا مع دينكا يال بزعل you know so الحل بكون شنو ويالنا هيتعلموا كيف. unmute yourself كأنه mute. Can't hear you. Yep.
انت قاعد تسمع كده؟
Now I can hear you. Yeah.
ايوه يا جويس ونس كله كويس. سيستر بتاعتها كله ونس كلامها كويس وبرادر الجاده كمان ونس كويس. وفعلا صح هو اساسا كلامته قبليه زي قبل انا اتكلم في زواج ما في حاجه بداخل المفروض قبليات في زواج because ده محبه ب two individuals انه ده رايه تومون وازو يكونوا family وهي family اللي جاي من هنا بيقول انه انت ما تزوج من قبيله ده it's wrong because hope ما عنده له مكان. hope انت بقدر keep everywhere. You see that the person you are interested on it to merit, you can merit that is fine. انت بقدر تزوج everywhere you. But for عيال بتاعنا فعلا هو اساسا كده انا بيتكلم انا وانت جاي من بدري انا بيتكلم عنه اللي الناس يسيبوا ستيمه يسيبوا كلمات فارغه في فيسبوك لانه عيال بتاعنا قاعد واتش حاجات ديل بعدين بهوتهم في نفسيه ومنتالي ايشو بهوتهم لانه هم ما لقوا الحاجه الكويس اللي ببنفتهم في حياتهم because عيال انا اساسا داير شنو ادفايس على بقليتهم بجيب لهم كبره عشان هم بيمشي قدام. لكن نحن انه لما نخش الشيطان كان دخل نحن في temptations عشان نخش تكون نونس كلام بطار في media we talk about the negative things in the media it will hurt them mentally and physically. ليه؟ because انه كله نحن زوجنا من different mom. Me, I married from the barrier. My wife, my wife passed away, was from barrier. My kids never know that my wife was from barrier. Because of the way we live in the house, we live as a family. We don't live because of our tribe. We don't live because of this. No. Y'all grow up every قبيلة كان بيجي في البيت. باكلوا بيشربوا بيمشوا. كله نحن شنو we are all brothers and uncle and auntie and families. So ده حاجة اسمه انت بيدكيت يال حاجة الكويس. انت لما تمشي ميديا ونس حاجة الكويس ببنفيت يال. لكن ما تمشي في ميديا عشان تشتموا عشان عيال بهرت او ده من قبيله كده لا من قبيله نوير. نحن حاجه زي ده في most of ناس جابوا في بلد هناك. نحن ما عندنا، نحن جنوبيين ما عندنا حاجه زي ده كان من بدري because عندنا هسه اقوات كل مزوج بكل قبائل ونحن ما درنا انه يدخل عيال في ورطه اللي نحن ماشيين فوقه. ده كل innocent kids. And what we do for them, just we give them good advice that they lead their life. Tomorrow, future can build with a good faith. But it can ماشي يكلم حاجات ليال زي شتيمة في أسا بيكلم كان في Facebook. It will hurt people. It hurt kids, and it hurt me. Even me. That is it, because I never say something and قبلية. I never know this. ليه أنا بتيجي يالتا يا سنكون ده قبيلة توده كده ما تزوجوا من القبيلة ده. No. إيه في قبيلة زادوا بطال زادوا ده راجل بتاعه وبيحبه وكان ده ناس قبيلة زاد بطال بنية بيحبه كله يحبه ده choice بتاعه. So كله إيش بطريقة كويس يزوجوا وباركوا بطريقة كويسة سنقعد بسلام. لكن أنا أساسا ما تزوج من القبيلة ده أنت معناته تجي create problems. شفت؟ وكان جينا تاكي روا قال لواحد نيجيريا بعدين تقول له شنو؟ هل ما تمشي فوق؟
In the choice. Yeah, in the choice.
Yes. So the question أنا بأصل نفسنا يالتا إن حال أنا بتيجي كن مستقبل تمن شنو؟ Future تمن شنو؟ So we are the one as the parents. We have to tell them to do whatever is. If you find somebody interest on is good, it will stay with her. Okay, let them marry. The good things.
Thank you, Morris. Yes. We'll come back. We'll come back to you. Shan Zaman, we need 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Mama Flora, it's your turn. The same question. Yes.
Can you repeat the question again, please?
Okay. Yes. Now, al-mashakil kad hasal in our country. Do you think is it wise for us to teach our kids things that happen? That way they have an idea, you know. For example, يا وجه حصل لو أخذنا Joyce إن لما نكون ناس بيتكلموا كعب عن Equatorian, the kids will be mad. When they talk bad about Dinka, the kids will be mad. How can we address this and teach our kids? What can we tell them?
You know, I really appreciate my dear sister here. She have nailed it down all. And what she did and what she practiced in her family. أنا بتمنى إنه كل ناس المزوجين من اختلاف القبائل يعني يستفيدوا منه. يعني أنت لو زول في نفسه her shoes, you're supposed to learn from her. It's never late to learn and correct yourself. And she made a good choice to deny herself in that. I do agree with you 100%. I don't watch them because I look at them as mental. Those one who insult people, they need help. Because today, if I have problem with you, I have to approach you with dialogue. And if I approach you with an insult, that means I'm coward. I'm mentally affected. I need attention. Something is driving me crazy. As we are here in Western world, there are a lot of things who are oppressing us. And now the only way is for us to just go to our free Wi-Fi, unlimited Wi-Fi, to empty our inner house. As my sister said, if you go back to Juba now, people are saying the same thing. And they're living in harmony and peace. But you here who are well fed, opening the free 24 hours, what do you want to do again? It's only to destroy others, to bring destruction into community. I look at them as mental and they need urgent help. And those who pay attention to them, they're jobless. And my God forgive them. Because I'll never wash this one. I'll never give you even a part of my life to wash you. Because I'm supporting you with your madness. I'm supposed to be your counselor, your helper. I supposed to address you the way you should feel what you are doing. It is a discussing. You are bringing curse into your life and your generation.
Wow. Oh, okay. All right. The same question to our sister Joyce. Then we go to Margot.
Okay. أنا حاجة إنتوا سامعني؟
Hi.
أنا طبعا أنا عندي 2 حاجات يا جاي أنا قاعد تقتني بو. أنا قاعد تقتني بحاجة واحد، المسيحية ما عنده قبيلة. نحن مسيحيين، نحن ما عندنا قبيلة. ده واحد. ثاني حاجة أنا قاعد تقتني من جماعة الله لا يفرقهم إنسان مهما لو كانت الظروف. من جماعة الله لا يفرقهم إنسان. كده خليك من لا يفرقهم قبيلة. من جماعة الله لا يفرقهم إنسان. أنا الحاجة أنا باخده، يعني أنا بصلي ربنا كل زمن، أنا بركع تحت لربنا. أنا دي ربنا يجيب لنا السلام كويس. السلام يعني جنوب، سلام أوريدي جا في جنوب، لكن بس نحن دايرين الأمن. الأمن لما نجي في جنوب أنا حاشيل يالي وهنمشي مع زوجي. أول محل أنا ماشي وين؟ أنا ماشي رومبيك. لأنه زي ما أنا قلت لك أنا داير أكون مثل لقبائل تانيين يتزوجوا من برا، وبعد رومبيك هنجي جوبا. ليه أنا قلت كده؟ لأنه أنا ماشي رومبيك أودي يالي يعرفوا التراث بتاع أبوهم، وأنا راجي جوبا عشان يالي يعرفوا التراث بتاع كيلانهم. أنا أقدر أكون سبب شنو؟ سبب تغيير مش في فاميلي بتاعي براو. أنا أقدر أكون سبب تغيير في المجتمع كله.
صح.
وأنا عندي وجه نظر شوية أنا أقدر أقوله لأي زول اللي بيشاهد الفيديو ده. نحن مش نكون في أمريكا وناخد التقاليد والثقافات بتاع ناس تانيين. نحن في أمريكا اللغة الرئيسية اللغة الإنجليزية، لكن زي ما ماما فلورا قال لازم نحن في البيت نعلموا عيالنا اللغة، عشان هم من تلغى تعليمهم للغة حتى لو رجعتهم جنوب السودان ومشيت شرحت لهم المشاكل الحاصل ما حيكونوا مقتنعين بو.
صح.
وهم من طريقة تأثيرهم لك انت ذاتك، لو انت أثرت فيهم انت ما وريتهم قبلية، هم لو مشوا ساوث السودان ما حيتأثروا بمشاكل اللي ممكن يسمعوا، لكن ما حيشيلوا. لكن لو انت ما وريتهم هم لما نمشي جنوب ويمشي يسمعوا مشاكل اللي كان حاصل هيتأثروا به وما حينسوا. دي حاجة اللي أنا نهاية أنا قادر أقوله. أنا ما عندي كتير أنا بقوله. أنا قاعد أصلي كل زمن من أجل جنوب السودان مش من أجل السلام، لأنه سلام أوريدي نحن عندنا، لكن نحن مفروض نصلي من أجل الأمن، ونحن نصلي من أجل بلدنا كيف تتطور وبلدنا كيف يمشي قدام. وزي ما فلورا قال نوية زي ده أنا وقفتهم بدري، أنا ما قاعد أستمع لهم. وأنا بحترم أي قبيلة في جنوب السودان. أنا ما عندي حتة القبلية ده، ولا ما فيه نسباني دينكا. مهما لو خشيت في محل مشي جدوا طعنوني بكلام ولا كلامهم ما قاعد يتأثر فيني بالمناسبة، لأنه أنا الليلة أنا القاعد قاعد أتونس معاكم ده. أنا لما نموت نجوبة يا ما بيدفنوني، الراجلية بيدفنوني. نحن المفروض ناخذ المنطقية ده. عشان كده أي زول أي ولد زوج من قبيلة تاني وأي بنت زوج من قبيلة تاني، يا أخوانا يا أخوانا يا أخوانا القبلية ده ما يتأثر في الفاميلي بتاعكم. فاميلي ده حاجة تاني وقبلية ده حاجة تاني براو. انت خليك مقتني من نسبانك، وانت خليك مقتني من هميانك، وخليك مقتني من فاميلي بتاعك، لأنه الحاجات ده خرب فاميلي كتير يزاكلي في أمريكا أستراليا كندا. وانا عارف هسي انا قاعد اتكلم في المواردين بيقولوا ده ما خلاص اشتروا، لكن ما اشتروني. انا لازم اجيب في اتجاه راجلي مهما لو بقى شنو، مهما لو خدت السيف في رقبتي انا ما بتنازل. شكرا.
Thank you. Margot, your turn, brother.
يس يا أختي، ما في زول بيسترو وما في زول ما عنده من قبيلة تاني. فبكرر نفس الكلام اللي قلته قبل شوية، إنه أننا قاعدين في محل ما عندنا مشاكل فيه، ما في تلقى ولا في زول نايم في جوا المطر ولا في زول عطشان. وحالنا اللي هناك ديل لو ما وريناهم زي ما وخدنا ونزاسة ده ما بفهم بعض. قبليه ما فيش.
Yes.
فعلي أنا brother guy sisters and brother إلا الطريقة ده ناس كتار بطاقوا فينا، والحب ده زي ما وقت قالوا إنه ده بين اثنين شخص لو حبوا بعض that's it. زي ما وخدنا البدل قالوا جرى من خرطوم ده إنسان قال حدود ممكن يجيب لنا تفرقة، ممكن دين يجيبه وممكن قبلية، لكن الإنسانية لسه بويننا.
Yes.
فده يا آخر كلام ده نقول لكم وقتي. Mama Flora, Guy and brother, love and respect. Keep it going.
Thank
One
you.
Love, one love.
Let God bless you.
We have
Respect.
Sister Flora Naruka. We can't see you. Lakin, before I give you a chance, there's a question here. I'm going to put it on the screen. Deng Atim. Gal Denka Dalit has been a national language within the Republic of South Sudan communities. So if that means إنه كلنا كجنوبين اتفقنا إن اللغة بتاع دينكا يا واحد يكون اللغة الرسمية في جنوب السودان. والفكرة ده جاي من وين؟ لأن this is a one person's فكرة بتاعه، لكن I never heard that إنه جنوب السودان بقى وافقوا إنه اللغة بتاع دينكا يا يكون اللغة الرسمي في جنوب السودان. Okay, I will give Mount Flora 2 minutes. I will give Joyce 2 minutes before I welcome our sister Flora. Go ahead, Mount Flora.
You know, in life, there are a lot of things. The young man, Deng Atem, there are a lot of things the tongue can do. And we are so good going to the keyboard and typing. But for you as a human being to be respected and to be acknowledged in life and to be existing, talk with evidence and a written document. And if you can type and write, I believe you're not the one who typed that. Because if you are capable of typing and reading, that means you have gone to school. And in school, if you don't have a document, a living document, you don't open your mouth and teach the student what you are teaching them. So my apology, I am a Dinka. My apology in behalf of everybody who are watching who are un-Dinka, please, he's not well aware of what he have said. Maybe somebody have typed in his behalf, because English as well is a language who trick us to say things we do not know. It do not sound in that way. Because if I ask you today as a Dinka like you, give me the proof or document who show what you just put in that forum, I think you'll feel ashamed of yourself, because I think you're just kidding. We are here as adults. We are not here to pull one another leg, and we are not here to make a joke. We are here to input into society. We are here because there are some people who are going to see it later, and don't mislead others, because it's not so. We are here to heal the soul. We are not here to open the wound. Thank you.
Thank you, Mount Flora. Joyce.
اوكي انا في الراي بتاعي النوعيه الزياده ده المفروض ذاته خالص ما ده ما انا جايب له، لانه نحن اولا لو نحن مسكنا البرنامج كتبوا لك العنوان بتاعه هناك بارز، العنوان هناك بارز. انت لو بتقرا انجليزي ولا بتقرا عربي انت بتعرفه، حتى لو بتقرا انجليزي ممكن زول يترجموا لك بانجليزي، واذا انت بتقرا عربي في زول ممكن يترجموا لك بعربي. يعني العنوان هناك عنوان بارز. عشان كده نوعيه زي ده، وده حاجه الحسره خلانا نحن شنو نكون في اللايف. عشان كده انا في الراي بتاعي الشخصي البرنامج اساسا ما برنامج سياسي. يعني لو كان هو انسان مثقف ومتحضر ومتعلم مفروض ما يكتب حاجه زي ده. لكن زي ما فلورس قال يعني انا بفيل صورة about him. اذا في سؤال زي ده ممكن هو يشوف بانه الناس اللي بيخشوا لايفات سياسيه هو يكتب سؤال بتاعه ده ممكن في زول يجاوب له. لكن نحن هسه ما حنكون مستعدين عشان نرد له. شكرا.
Thank you. Any comments, Margot, Maurice? Do you have any comments before I give Flora? Margot?
Yes. I have nothing to say, man. Our sisters already said it. Confusion is big among ourselves, you know. We're proud of what is not our own way of life. So thank you. There's all my fines are to cut up Shunufi Mala look at the review.
Okay, Brother Maurice.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, you know, Nihna I think for dunya the finance men they don't have no idea what the life about. They don't have no idea what is taking place. Even they don't hurt when there's somebody die home or somebody get killed in the home. They don't have no sympathy because people like that, you don't mind your mind to them because I know certain they'll bring the society down. Why? Because they always want to do something. They just want to write something that they have their mind, but they don't know that it's going to affect everyone. So for me, just ignore those kind of people because that's the things that we have even back home in our nation right now. People are leading us because that is the ignorant people that they don't accept the truth and they don't like the peace to come among others. Even they don't want, they talk about salam, but they lie to the salam. And those kind of people are the one bring our nation down. So for me, just ignore them. And who understand the right things, say it. And somebody will benefit from that one. Whatever you come from your lips is good. God said, I will bless you for what you say is right and not good to someone. So when you say something that to benefit somebody is good, it's good. Go with it. But those kind of people, just ignore it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Najib. Flora. She's here. Kind of frozen. All right. Can you hear us, Flora?
Okay, anyway, I think I'm just gonna go because you keep dropping me down, or maybe the internet is bad. Dropping me down.
Internet, yeah.
I have to come back again. So I just want to allow you guys to talk and then we'll talk next time. Yeah, maybe.
We can hear you.
Dropped two times
are you there?
and then I have to come back again. So I'm sorry, I apologize.
We can hear.
I will talk next time. I
know you want to talk next time?
Can hear me, but in my turn though. Not my turn because and then keep dropping, so I don't understand what happened.
No, it's your turn. It's your turn
now. I don't understand what's happening.
It's your turn. لكن مشكلة في network بتاعك.
Can you guys hear me though?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, first of all, our condolences.
Can somebody just come in and let me just check my network then? If
My
it's
people, please, if she want to exit, let her exit, because I see the fact that her network is not strong enough for us to hear it clearly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Let's wait for.
Is that okay?
خلاص take a network guys. It out of people like my brother Dang Atim, want to say something قبل ما نجيب سؤال الثاني. In this world في ناس بيقولوا هم متعلمين لكن at the same time القبلية بيكون في راسهم لسه. تلقى زول قاعد في أمريكا ولا قاعد في يوروب لكن فكرة بتاع القبلية ده بيكون لسه.
Bring my charger.
You know,
Sorry.
but what we need to do is to think carefully. لأنه الناس ديل ده بيرجعنا ورا. And every time things like that happen, ده براو ده عنصرية. ده discrimination we are talking about here. You know, لأنه لما يكون في comments like this ولا بيكون في ناس بتتكلم حاجات زي ده, is exactly what you mentioned earlier, Rose, Joyce. إنه you're watching TV مع show مع جنات, they will look at something and then they don't like it. ده بيجيب مشكلة لعيالنا. You know, so comments زي ديل بيجيب لنا مشكلة في society بتاعنا. You know, لأن now we are addressing this show so people can learn from it. You know, الناس اللي ما جو hustle later on they can review it and then they will at least catch up something from it. Or what we are doing now, it can change people's life, right? احنا بنشوفه ممكن ده حاجة بسيط لكن other people grassroots they are learning from it. You know, people are really they're following us. You know, and what we do, we are focusing only on family issues. There's going to be people that throw negative comments just for distractions, just to you know احنا ما move forward what we are doing. You know, the thing here we have to bring them up عشان برضه هم يكونوا في shame. You know, لما زول يكتب negative comments in it, I will put it up so that people will know who are you, what kind of person are you. You know, لما تتكلم حاجات زي كده الناس people will value you but what you write down. You know, Brother Kurku, you're welcome. Our sister, she's not, we'll wait for her later on, but Brother Kurku is here. You have your 5 minutes. Tell us what you have. Good to see you.
I'm going to start somewhere. Greeting to you, Brother Guy, and greeting to the panelists, and a special recognition to Sister Madame Flora for the outstanding job she continued to do. May God continue to bless her. You know, we have ignorant people in our society, and it is very important part of this social media campaign. We have to enlighten them. We have to make them aware of what is going around. And I would like to respond to this brother of ours who's saying something about Dinka language. I think Madame Flora responded in a very respectful manner. But to make it an official language for a country, you need to qualify the language itself. Would we be able to communicate in Dinka language to do business transactions completely, just a business? Forget about science, forget about, you know, mathematics, physics, chemistry, all those jargon, just to do a business, okay, business transaction, completely without using any other term. That is why they call them dialogue, and they are lower than the level that will qualify them to make it an official language for a country. So this is kind of ignorant, because when you think about it, even a rich language like Arabic, if we have to pick Arabic, still they use a lot of English terminology in their science and other field, okay? So therefore, this is a dream, and that dream will never come to life, will never come to reality, because you need linguistic to do a lot of study to elevate that dialogue to the level to make it an official language. So therefore, I will disqualify that one completely, but it little bit irritate me, you know. We are not against any tribe in South Sudan, but overall, just we have to respect feeling of other, and that statement is a teaser, you know, because want people to react to change the subject. But let us go to our point. I think the subject or the topic is about the relationship, how to make it much easier when people marry from different tribe or from a different region. I believe it goes back to within our family. It starts with home education, so that we have to teach tolerance within our home, within our community, within our tribe, so that to tolerate other. This is whereby things will start to change gradually, because each tribe in South Sudan, they project themselves that they are superior. They are superior than other. And this is where the issue of superiority, then who want to be inferior, okay? And within our teaching, if I am a Baya man, when I speak to my kids, I talk to them about, you know, the gloriness of my people and whatever. And sometimes I get excited. I forgot completely that their mother is from another tribe, okay? So this is something to make it much, much easier. It should be part of home teaching, and also to be included in education system in South Sudan, to teach something called tolerance, so that we can respect each other across the board. Therefore, I will never look like any other tribe, regardless of how big they are, or how many they are, or how popular they are, how strong they have people within power position. Still, I will continue to respect all those tribes evenly. So it starts from home, because we need to start with our kids, and then we make it to the street, to the society, and also within educational system. But الحب عميان ما بيعرف قبيلة ما بيعرف جهة ما بيعرف دولة, you know. So this is something we have seen it across the board. Lakin, to make it a culture, we need to start within our home. So I believe I did over 5 minutes. So yes, I will yell it back to you to give you the podium. Maybe other people, they have a different perspective. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't greet your viewer, but especially greeting to the viewer. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Brother Kukuyo. Flora, are you there?
Which one though? There's two Floras. I don't know which one you're talking about.
That's right. Flora Naruka. Huh?
You're talking to me or the other one? Because there's two
Floras.
Floras.
You. I didn't know that there's two Flora at the same time.
Yeah, but I can see there's other Flora too. Yeah.
Okay.
شكرا كثير. أنا كنت نايمة بصراحة. أنا كنت نايمة وبس قمت شلت التليفون فتحتها لقيت إنه شنو تكون في لايف فيديو. فأنا بدي ربنا شكرا كثير وبشكر الناس القاعدين، الناس قاعدين يسمعوا في محل ده. أنا بشكرهم كثير لأن في ناس ممكن تكون مسهرين وقاعدين تسمعوني.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So أنا كثير الجمهور القاعدين قاعد يسمعوا. Alright. أنا بشكركم كتير. أنا تعرف شنو يعني it's not easy عشان بقوم بيجي عشان يجي فيسبوك ساكر كده زي لكن لو زول قام من محل هو قاعد فوقه يجي يسمع كلام في فيسبوك، ده زول عنده احترام كتير لأهل بتاعه للناس بتاعه، ده احترام وأداؤه. يعني ما أي زول بيجي في الفيسبوك يجي يسمع كلام فارغ. في ناس قاموا كلام فارغ في الفيسبوك، لكن what you do it's a good thing. It's helping other people out there. في ناس ممكن بيقولوا يا كده زول قاموا الكلامات كده قاموا شنو، لكن believe me or not, you're helping other people out there. So I give thanks to those one who are listening, for those one who are just, who just come in to share the idea.
Network. كنا مشكلة في network. Amel, welcome, Sister Amel.
Hi, how are you guys, everybody? Good morning to you guys live.
Hi, Amel, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Good. Mama Flora.
Ambassador, I greet you.
I greet everybody in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
This thing is just keep dropping me down.
Network بكون تعبان.
He keep dropping me down. I don't know. He keep dropping me down, but I just gonna come next time. Keep dropping me down.
But shukran.
You can kill that
Hello?
video and come with audio only, so that will help a little bit the bandwidth, so that you can bring your thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I'm trying that like in few rules. There's a rules on this show too. If you come with not video, you cannot enter. That's why I'm trying to just focus on rules. So yeah, so if you allow me to do that, and then I'll be okay.
Yeah, we can allow you. Oh, sorry,
because I'm
guys.
focusing on the rules.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
We want to hear your point of view. Yeah.
Let me try to go out with the video. Okay, thank you.
You want to come with the audio,
God bless. Let me try. Yeah, I will try that one. Yeah, I'll try that.
I think it's clear now. Yeah, try.
Can you guys hear now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Go ahead, Flora. We can hear you.
Okay. According to what I read the topic is about Kanta Jozu in Gibila Tani. Am I right? Don't think. But it's just a question though.
Okay. So why are we so divided? What can we do in order for us in an issue?
Yeah, it's
like
okay.
before?
Let me not interrupt other people. Ana kan magon so quest fi yajira gigeni batal gigata gata na magas ma quest. For real.
Okay.
I cannot even hear myself like, you know.
There's always next time. Make it Marajai, you can come back again. Lana will repeat the same topic inshallah on Thursday. Okay, since we can't hear her, في مشكلة في أجل بتاع. Amin, welcome.
Oh, thank you.
We'll give you your 5 minutes, then we'll go back to the next question. Yeah, further.
5 minutes for the topic or the topic, right?
You want to answer the question بتاع قبيلة اللي قالوا ده first, and then we'll give you 5 minutes. Or what do you mean?
What's the question? I just came on. How did I can up down? I didn't hear the question.
Let's focus because there's a lot of people in the studio. Let's focus on the today's topic.
Okay.
Why are we so divided, and what can we do, as community, as Junubin, so we can live like the way we used to live? This is the questions. This is the topic for today. تاني حاجة الناس اللي زوج القبائل المختلف ده. Do you think حصل فوق التأثير في the war that happened in our country 2013 2015 has divided our people beginning بس قبائل براو. Do you think there's a hope for our people to come together again and live like we used to live, like we used to?
Okay. ناخد تعليق بهذا الاسلوب. Well, hi everybody. Hi and جماهيرك. Sorry دايما انا بخش في الموضوع. أنا دايما قاعد أقول للناس I'm from 64 tribe and I belong to 64 tribe. But unfortunately, I end up to be a Dinka because I was born through a Dinka parent. So if I was born through a Nuer parents, I will end up to be a Nuer. So whatever tribe, whatever tribe they were, I will end up that tribe. So I cannot imagine am I gonna like Dinka or I hate them? So it go back to you, to the person. But I'm proud بحاجات انا لقيت نفسي فوقه. لكن انا ما proud بحاجات الكثيره اللي لقيته في my tribe or في tribe بتاع جنوب السودان. ده بيرجع honestly يعني I love inside you to the transformation is how that's why ربنا قال تذاكروا وتناصروا وعملوا الارض. حتى القبائل ده كيف ده في بايبل. فإحنا جينا ولقينا القبائل ده هناك، ما إحنا اللي عملنا القبائل، لكن ربنا طلب مننا إن إحنا نحب بعضنا بعض كما هو أحبابنا، يعني زي ما هو أحبابنا. ف we are lacking is love. والله our love ده go back to the mindset. والmindset ده go back to the family اللي أنت جيت منه والقبيلة اللي أنت جيت منه and the way they look to each other. أبوي هندا كان بيتكلم في إذاعة الوحدة الوطنية، بيتكلم في بتاع الوحدة الوطنية. البيت اللي أنا قمت فوقه بيجيبوا لنا بقول ده أخوي طيب هم من القبيلة. We never thought إن إحنا ما قبيلة واحدة. Believe me, I never thought إن إحنا ما يعني إحنا different قبائل. لما أنا قمت وأنا صغيرة أنا كنت فاكرة إحنا كلنا قبيلة واحدة. لما أنا كبرت especially في أمريكا هنا that's why I realized that في too much tribe في too much hatred inside people. لكن المهتة أنا قمت فوق حتى في خرطوم حتى في sister school. I went to sister school in San Francisco. أنا قريت مع ناس مي باسفيكو، قريت مع ناس أنجلينا شيفرمير. أنا قريت مع كل القبائل. ما صرت منهم أي قبيلة جوام، منهم أي حاجة جوام. So we were based on love and friendship. وده كان أحلى حاجة أصلا أنا شفتها من الناس ديل. يعني ده أحلى حاجة أنا شفتها في الناس ديل. لما جيت هنا I was so shocked. People were misleading people. It wasn't يعني there's a mislead. الناس القدام ديل عندهم different agenda and they are misleading people. لو ما لقوا أي حاجة تاني بيزرعوا فيك أنت من القبيلة كده. قبيلتك أفضل من ما في زول أفضل من قبيلة تاني، لأن كلنا بشر أبناء 9 شهور مولودين من أب وأم. X and Y X ما في حاجة هناك different. X and X and X Y. So أنت هتكون أفضل مني في أتوهيتا ولا أنا بكون أفضل منك في أتوهيتا. كلنا بشر. And this is people have to understand it. And mindset that is a mindset. لو ما غيرنا, if you don't transform from inside to outside, we're gonna يعني ما هيكون في حاجة حلو. يعني حتى هنا أنا لقيت يعني look at African American جايبينه من أفريقيا. جايبينه من أفريقيا. لكن إحنا لما نجي هنا we look at them that they are not ما مننا. We give them a name. لو عمل DNA they may even end up from one family. They will may end up our grandpa is the same people. So it's a big problem. Honestly, it's a big problem. Go inside. من جوا لبرا. أنا شخصيا يعني هذا ولدي الكبير he's from West Africa. So ما هي يعني هو توغو وأمه مدينكا. يعني ما هيقول ما دايرني وما هيقول ما داير أبوه. هيشتري إحنا الاثنين. تغير دينكاوي. أنا قدرت أزرع فيهم الحب. ديل زرعت فيهم الحب. بيستار مع الفاميلي. ديل هذا هم بيحبوا بعضهم وبيحبوا البرة. My youngest son بيحب أي زول من West Africa. He will call them a family. My eldest son أي زول من we call them family. So هذا بيرجع للparents ذاته والحتة اللي أنت قمت فوقه. والمايندسيت حقك حتى انت لو قمت في حته زي ده your mindset the way انت you gonna put your mind. لو انت you are very dedicated are you gonna follow these things or you gonna change? Is it my time already?
Your time came.
Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness, very quick.
Zaman Dari. Now we start with the 2 minutes Morris. Okay, ready? Another question, huh?
Yes, go ahead. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes. Now, بدك أولك there is always gentleman where. Okay? And then طبعا زواجنا دائما بيكون back home in Africa, right? If the people in grassroots they refuse, are you going to continue ولا هترفض الزواج ده؟
هو زواج ده أنا قبل كلم أو من بداية أنه أساسا the hope between the two people ناس حابين بعض متفقين مع بعض عايز يزوجوا. ناس البلد ده تعرفوا في ناس ماشيين ب all traditional culture. ده ناس ماشيين بوتا زمان، لكن احنا في جيل جديد right now. والشباب على هسه داير يتزوجوا. انا عندي 2 goals and 3 goals. If they need to marry it and the person is certified about her, they are good. Father, I can give them saying, okay, this is your responsibility. You committed yourself to each other. I'm agree to marry to you, whatever it is. I'm not gonna say my daughter or my son to marry somebody. I'm not gonna send it to marry somebody because bukra ana ma der zam as a father. And there human couldn't do freedom. When they go married, they can have freedom themselves, and they can have family, and it's gonna be my family. I will be proud of them. But I'm not gonna tell that as village people try to criticize, say, oh, this is a gebila de makelis toji. Ano insan enduraya pitao. I insan fitine enduraya pitao la haja lo there. Inta deru da kala sinte shilo. Ma fi mushkila. Kan kwes inta mama shenya kamto beguwa. Kan kwes inta mama shet atakuwa. De haja albekeli shino. Ana abu zato bekun happy. Le because ano da zol jabe terik sa. Wo ano asasan ana befta kilbia lo hu. Asan ano shino. Bukura bekun my family. Lakin aja tagabilia na mantakoto. مشكلة قبلية في موضوع الزواج معناته تزاد بفتن ناس ما بعد. So for me it is just to to let them marry because they love each other. Things can majagla begua da teriga quest ano ina dana mendi iya tefriga fogo. I give them salute and I give them respect because humud bekun have good family because this there are 2 choice of 2 people. It's not the other people. I was not there. Ukita gratis bini ana mafogo ina ana abuda ana gaya hina fiter rukuba hina ana naim rukuba bita ita geta sunana mafogo. Jofta na mate ni fiter beza gulas asma baba karasan der jozu zolde. You are free to go.
Thank you, Morris. Thank you. The same question to Mama Flora.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, my dear Morris, about what you said, because love do not have a continent. And as long as your child acknowledge your presence and approach you and tell you exactly what does she want or he, and يجي يقول لك كده ده احترامه لك وانه تقدر تديه بركاتك ويمشي بالسلامة عشان الحياة دي واسعة. يعني جناق الليلة قدر الله انت عديته للكل انت دايره وانت بتعرفه وقدر الله تموته. الزول يقعد بالبرنسبل بتاع انه انا مورس ده عشان خاطره انا بمسك جناه. لكن لو قعد يعني العرس ده شنو؟ نحن هسه بنفرح ونعمل اي حاجه، لكن الغرفه لما يقفلوا الباب بعد الحفله they are the one who face the reality, not you, not anybody. We have enjoyed, we have our photos, we are happy and we are proud. يعني تضرب لده والله جناه عرسه كان كده، لكن جناه انت عارفه مقصود جوا هنا ولا ما مقصود. It's a thing we have to think about it actually in future عشان ما يكون عندنا عيال عندهم نفسيات and they are committing suicide and they are doing everything because I shouldn't endure my marriage. I should love my marriage.
Okay, thank you. Sister Joyce.
Yes.
The same question to you.
أنا في الرأي بتاعي طبعا الزواج ده أساسا سعادة. الزواج ده ما حاجة لي. طالما ولدي ولا بنتي هم جا طرحوا لي بأنه يعني أنا داير أزوج من كده. أنا أول سؤال أنا بسأله جيبك مليان؟ يا هو طالما يختار وهو داير يعرس أنا بقول له ممكن. لو الناس الورا مثلا الناس الكبار ورا أنا بكون في سبب الغناء بتاع الناس دي، لأنه زمن الحسي ما زي زمننا. زمن الحسي يعني الولد يا بختار البيت والبيت يا بختار الراجل. يا في تاني النوية اللي نحن نشيله اكزامبل حسي النوية مثلا بيتم زواج اللي بيتم بطريقة ما في حب وما في معرفة وما في شنو ده، النهاية بتاعه قاعد تيجي يحصل شنو؟ الحياة ما قاعد تمشي لقدام، الفاميلي قاعد تفشل. ده the reason. إذا ولد جاني بطريقة كويس ماما أنا داير أعرس بيت كده، بقول له اتفضل أمشي، لكن دور بتاعي أنا بحاول كمان الطريقة اللي أنا مسكت بو فاميلي بتاعي أنا بحاول أزرع في ولدي، الطريقة اللي أنا مسكت بو فاميلي بتاعي أنا بحاول أتكلم مع بنتي، عشان أنا داير زي ما أنا بيتي استمر لحد أنا عمر اللي أنا فيه، وأنا داير هو كمان يكون سعيد في شنو؟ في حياته. أنا ما داير أكون سبب التعاسة بتاعه. شكرا.
Thank you. All right. Brother Kurkuju.
افتكر بالنسبه لي انا تجاوزت المرحله دي لانه انا جاوبت عليه وبنفسي مشيت زوجت من قبيله ثانيه so therefore ما هقدر انه امنع ولدي ولا بنتي اقول له ما تزوج من قبيله اخرى. So it is a done deal. But coming back to reality, we live in a global village. Okay, I'm in Canada. ولدي ولا بنتي ممكن انه يحبلوا واحد تشاينيسي ولا يحبلوا مكسيكي ولا whoever. Okay, when you think about it, how far they can go, and you don't have control over it. So لما انه يجيب لنا ورا ولا بلندا ولا زندا ولا دنكاوي ولا كريشاوية يفتكر انه they are home. This is a blessing for حد ذات. Okay, this is a blessing for حد ذات. So therefore I have to give my blessing. I don't have any other choice, with exception بتاعت انه yes 100% بتمنى انه ولدي ولا بناتي يزوجوا within قبائل بتاع جنوب السودان. ما لو اذا بنتي زوج تشاينيسي ولا ولدي زوج صينية, the kids, my grandkids, they will never look like me. They are gonna be something completely different. ولا حتى لو اذا زوج قواعدية. We are not against nobody. لكن بهمني جدا جدا على اساس انه السلالة بتاعي ذاته, my ancestors, they continue to look like, you know, when I am hanging out with this grandchild, I will feel proud that they're gonna get over that. Okay, the same thing for the mother. ده نمرة واحد. نمرة اثنين, the most important thing is the understanding. The understanding, and مهم جدا جدا أعرف جذور بتاعت الفاميلي بتاعت الجنة ده جاي من وين ذاته, لأنه بالتقليد في حاجات. أوكي, حاشا لله, yes, تزاوج من قبائل مختلف will improve things. My 2 minutes is up, so I have to stop here. I have to respect the time.
Amen.
Unless if you allow me to finish my thought, sorry.
Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back. Honestly, 3 minutes. 3 minutes is done. Amel, it's your turn.
I had 2 minutes only, not 3. Marif, was it 2 or 3? Because
3
I
minutes.
was counting 2.
غيرناها في 3 minutes.
Then just let me say this, sorry.
Okay.
The most important thing, there is a big advantage when you marry from different tribe. Scientifically, it will improve your gene. Okay, and when specifically also will eliminate أمراض متراكم في هذا المجموعة ولا في هذا الجنس, you can overcome it. But it is very important also, you look for a good gene. Okay, God forbid ربنا خلقنا بأشكال مختلف, لكن to somewhat also you need to know الجذور بتاعت الناس ديل, ما يكون إنه في أمراض مستميتة زي you know like سرع, ده مرض انه اي زول بيخاف منه. اوكي, في امراض بيكون موروثه في الجين, لكن سرطان والحاجات الثانيه now it is all over the place. So the جانب انه جانب الايجابي ايضا not to marry within the same قبيله, لانه scientifically علميا في فائده اكبر بالنسبه له ايضا. Thank you very much. I will yield it back to you.
Thank you, Brother Kurkuju, for clarification. Amel, your turn.
Well, you know, I just let the will of God be done. يعني people should go حسب قلوبهم. قلبك محل ما وداك انت امشي فوقه, لان قلبك طبعا ده حته اللي هو قلب هو الانسان كله. لو قلبك بيقف معناه انت مت, فسعادتك بيكون على حسب قلبك. ولو حته انت مشيت فوقه فيه سعادتك, why not? لأن يعني الزواج في النهاية سعادة، وسعادة في يد الإنسان أصلا. ولو ده سعادة عندك أو بنتك أو ولدك you should do everything to let them get married, support them. يعني to be honest my family أخوي عرس من ناس كونغو. I was the one who against him, like I was the one who standing معاه. ناس أهلنا ما رفضوا، قلت لهم no خلوه يمشي الحسب حقه. الصغير عرس من ناس واو. أنا من أمي قال ما عنده حبوبته من واو، قلت له ويلا هنبدأ نعمل حبوب الجديد من واو هسه، وجبنا الناس واو. فكلنا يعني my dad هو ما من النوع الذي ده، لكن أنا قدرت أنا أقنع أهلي إن we have to تخلي الزول حسب قلبه وحاجة تنيته. we should not stand against عشان القبيلة. لأن أنا قلت لأهلي ما في حتة في بايبل بيقول القبيلة، ولا ما في الدستور ذاته بيقول كان أنت ما من قبيلة كده ما تعرف من قبيلة كده، أو لو أنت ما من كده، لو ما في حاجة من النوع ده we should not create it. we should let go. وده بيخلي بيجيب حاجات كتير حلوة ذاته للناس. يعني التناسل الكثير ده بيجيب حلو كثير. يعني حتى الزواج بتاع الأقارب ده جاب فيه من الناس بقوا كثير أهبل. يعني في النهاية جاء اكتشفوا ان زواج الأقارب ده فيه يعني مصايب كثير، فيعني خلوه بقى يزوجوا من برا. ففي حاجات كثير يعني في فايدة كثير، فوائده أكثر من سلبياته، إيجاباته أكثر من سلبياته أصلا. فأحسن يعني people should go let go بحاجات جوا ده، لأن كلنا في النهاية مخلوقات الله، من الله ولله، من التراب والى التراب سنعود. فشنو هيكون في الحته زي ده؟
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I could say.
Okay. قبل ما ندي أدوت. It has been a while. Good to see you.
صباح الخير عليكم جميعا.
كيف أخبارك؟
كيفكم كلكم؟
كويسين الحمد لله.
قبل ما نديك 5 دقائق بتاعك أقدر أقول حاجة في 2 minutes. أنا نديكم اختبار. أنا لما زوجت أم البنات الكبار هي من بنات جوبا من كوكو. عندما 4 بنات، والبنات كله كبروا ما شاء الله. أصغر واحدة 11 وأكبر واحدة 22. لما حصل إن اختلفنا واتطلقنا، المرأة الثانية جيت زوجته طلع من جوبا برضه من بنات باريا. فأهلي قال شنو كل مرة قاعد في جوبا what's going on بنات نوير ما في so ده واجب بتاعي إنه أنا نقنع أهلي الزواج ما فوق اتجاه ده من قبيلة كده من قبيلة كده قبيلة كده، لكن it's my job إنه نقنع أهلي في grass root. ليه أنا عملت كده لكن لو أنت ما أقنعتهم ورفضوا زواجك مثلا maybe something will happen to the family. لأنه أي زواج لو أهلك أمامك أنت بالذات ما وافقوا على الزواج ده you never know what will happen tomorrow. ممكن تولد عيال disabled، ممكن حاجة يحصل في أسرة بتاعك and then هتعرف إنه oh wait لأنه my people are not happy so it's good to please your family. ما بس بكون إحنا عشان إحنا قاعدين في diaspora we're not gonna worry about our people back home. It's very important. وأي زواج في our culture دائما الأعمام يقوموا بالزواج. الأب أنت الوالد زي أبويا ما هقدر أعمل أي حاجة، لكن أمامي دائما بمسك الإيرز بتاعي. so واجب بتاعنا مهما لو كان we have to convince our family في grassroots why are you doing this or give them تقنعهم. لكن ما تعمل حاجة براسك تقول لازم I don't care. maybe they have the idea إنه في عنصرية لسه but we have to regardless of what we have to نقنعهم. بعد كده God will bless you in your marriage لكن if we ignore them it's not a solution. الآن هيقول زول خلاص باشا برا مخه بك زي خواجات miss our culture and all this and it's curse for ourselves to us and to our families. it's very important إنه يكون في إغناء من الناس في grassroots. Like this is what I add to what my brother Morris said earlier. في زول يقول حاجة for 1 minute ولا ندي فرصة Okay, 1 minute لماما فلورا 1 minute لأمير.
Mama Flora,
you're coming soon, huh?
She can go, Mama Flora, go low into the party.
Okay, go on, Flora, for 1 minute.
You know, my dear son, Gailam, I absolutely disagree with you. I follow the culture to the core. But as long I haven't wronged them, I don't believe at what the curse they are going to do. Because they have right to criticize. They have right to reject. They have right to deny me financially. But they do not have right to curse me. Because who cursed me is only him. Because I'm not bringing disrespect to them. I'm bringing love, the unity of my heart to them. It is me who's going to bear the cross, the happiness I'm going to get, and anything I'm going to get. Because the blessing comes from Lord. And those mouths who are going to speak to curse you, they're not the mouth who determine the life of your children or life of your marriage. No, this is absolutely wrong. Because if you believe in what I believe, that one create them and create you. And only God can have a final answer as long as you give them their duty, but they shouldn't dominate and oppress. And it is wrong thing.
Okay. Amel, 1 minute.
Yeah, Mama Flora قالت حاجة واحدة فأنا بس I will add في حاجة تاني. الحاجة التاني ده is a mindset. You know في ناس يعني قبل هي جابت. I don't want to call يعني في ناس هسه في الجنوب زي ناس بور يستاهل. يستاهل أنت تمشي لو حتى عندك PhD تمشي تعرض ببلدك من الفيليج. كان انت مشيت عرست واحده من قبيله كانوا جبتها امك قال انت جابك she will deny that wife حتى لو تموت she will deny that الا تجيب من القبيله ده يعني ربنا ما قال كده لكن ده حاجه دوام الزراعه فيهم فحاجه الزراعه فيهم ده لو ما شالوا منه هيكون مستمر كده يعني ربنا ما يعني انت لو رفضتني ما مشكله لكن ربنا لو رفضني عندنا مشكله فيعني ربنا هو اللي عنده القادر لنا كلنا ففي قبائل في جنوب السودان وفي ناس يعني في الدنيا they will never accept انت تجيب من قبيله ثاني لان this is something a mindset and something within them ده بيبقى زي حاجه في الجينيتك في بلاد حقهم كان ما غيرت حاجه ده ما بيمشي لكن we have to work hard on it and to let them know نخلي السبب بخلينا نقول حاجه ده كويس يعني انت جيت مالك ده ناس امك واهلك لو شافوها يعني هي المرة دي لازم تلعب دور ببلدك شدو يعني لو ببلدك شدو يعني لو هي هترجع لناس امك هي هتعمل لنا الفود حقك اي حاجه عشان ترضى امك. That's the only way we can make it better. Anything that she want to be done لان هم they believe that حاجه انت لو من حته ثانيه دول الحاجات الناس نير بيعملوها او الناس بيعملوها لكن لو هي واحده شاطره and بيحبك really there is no love without gift, there's no love without sacrifice. She had to go and tie her belly and learn everything عشان هي يقولوها في الاسره دي.
شكرا أمير.
وتغير الكونسبت. I know I took more. I took 2 minutes. But I have to take it out. Sorry.
Okay. The reason I said that, I know a few reasons why I said that. In 2007, I went to Nigeria to TB Joshua. Okay. And before I had 4 surgeries in my intestines, I almost died, you know. So the man of God say that there's a generation curse on your father's side, okay? But we are going to pray over it. This curse will not go to the children. See? So it was a very strong testimony, and I was the one that chosen among my family. There's 6 of us, you know. So I didn't a curse with the entire family. I had 4 surgeries. They keep cutting my intestine all the time, you know. Like in 2007, I went to Nigeria, and TB Joshua prayed over me, and then since then, I've never had any surgery since then, you know. So generation curse is there, you know. But we have to admit, feet, regardless of what, you know. But people, of course, we can agree to disagree. You know, Kurkuja, you have anything to say, Joyce? Then I will give my
I want to say this, no disrespect to Ambassador Ramel and Madame Flora, but it is the same Bible that we talk about it. And when we go to the 10 Commandments, the first 3 commandments are for God, okay? And then the 4th one, it starts right away with your parents, with your mom and dad. So those are the source of your blessing, okay? It is very, very important. I don't know which Bible we are talking about, because if I am doing the right thing, okay, I will be able to do my best to present my future wife to be, or future partner to be, to convince my family that she is a woman of caliber. She will maintain our value. She is coming from a great family, and so forth, okay? But Shaneno Galtar Kabrasa Temshi, and because even God himself said, respect your parents, your mom and dad, the 4th commandment after God, okay? Therefore, what I'm trying to say, I completely disagree. I will do my best to convince my parents, and I look forward my kids will be able to convince us, so that because they are blessing, this is where God blessing will trickle through them. So I am a man of faith, and I don't think I will wish my children bad. I will curse them. But my interest is to make sure they will be safe, they got the right partner. But that one, I totally disagree with the sister, but we are here to disagree and to agree, and to bring different perspectives. Thank you.
Thank you. Joyce.
يا كلامك ده طبعا واضح يا جاي، وحاجة ده بقول له شنو، أهم حاجة في الدنيا رضا الوالدين. ده أهم حاجة في الدنيا رضا الوالدين، الزاكل في الزواج. في الزواج الزاكل يعني لازم الأم تكون راضي والأب تكون راضي. مثالك ده نفس المثال بتاعي، لما أنا جايني عرسوني أنا جبت راجل دينكاوي ونحن 3 بنات، الكبير عرسوه بدينكا من أولاد أوي، والثاني عرسوه من جوبا لكن قبيلة تاني، أنا من بنات مادي. وأنا الآخرة نمرة 10 جبت ولد دينكا. أمي قال لي أنت لو ما جبت ولد مادي ما في يرث لك. عليك الله يا بنتي جاي تجيب دينكا تاني، ما في حتى نوير انت ما لقيته. قال لي زي ده. وانا تاثرت في الحته ده لانه هي ما راضيه، وانا الرضا بتاعه انا دايره لي. عشان كده يعني انا بشوف اهم حاجه في إرث رضا بتاع والدي، واذا هم ما راضين انت بالطريقه بتاعك انت ممكن تقنعهم. وانا اتفقت مع اختي اجيال، انا قلت الكلام ده في البدايه، انا قلت اذا مثلا حتى شالوك في قبيله ثانيه انت المراه بتلعب دور، لانه في قبائل ثانيين بيقولوا مثلا ما تعرس من القبيله ده، لكن لما انت يعرسوك وانت تمشي نفس الحاجات، تاخذ بكره من الراجل قبيله بتاعك في شنو عادات والتقاليد بتاعك وشنو نفس الحاجات ده، انا نقوم نعمل للقبيله ده، معناته كده هم بيقتنوا مني. وهم يعني لما هم يقتنوا مني معناته هم بيسمعوا تاني يعرسوا من قبائل مختلفة. لكن إذا أنا ما لقيت دور في الحتة ده، وأنا خشيت في الفاميلي ده، وما مشيت بعادات بتاعهم وتقاليد بتاعهم، طبعا أنا كده ما حكون عكست الصورة كويس. لكن أهم حاجة في الزواج رضا بتاع الفاميلي. شكرا.
Thank you. Did you talk بوريس ولا ما اتكلمت قبل؟ هندي فرصة
أنا ما كلمت سو.
ما اتكلمت؟ Okay. You have your 2 minutes, then I will give Adut. Go ahead, brother.
Yes, بس أنا داير أضيف الكلمة اللي قبل قلتها، وأنا بشكر الناس أستاذ غوركوش وسيستر بتاعي ديل. Commandment, one commandment كلمة أنا أساسا you have to obey your family. That is true. That is the first commandment. You have to obey your parents, and you have to treat your children with respect. So that is in the Bible. So for me, إن ما نجي في زواج على أنت بتكلم فوق عنه في بيقولوا شنو cause. طبعا زواج الدينكا والنوير is different. لكن now أنت مشيت في باريا. I think by the community عنده culture بتاعهم برام. هي community عنده culture تو برام. So في حاجات أنا أساسا شنو في ناس جمري بجانمايا وباجر كم باجر بسيط. لكن أنتم بمريد ممكن أجت 150 أبغار. ده أجي بأسا مشكلة شاكب في جنوب السودان. عشان كده قلنا في الدستور ذاته حاجات ده كله لازم أننا بيجيرو. أنه زواج أبغار كتير ده أنه يكيل نحنا يكيل society تاعنا و disrespect our culture. ليه؟ because أنه أساسا أنت جوال الجنة بتاعك أنت ممكن أنه بنيتك ده بكرة بيجيب لك 150 بقر. وناس بور ناس ما يقدر ياكل في البلد بيجيب 150 بقر ده من فين؟ this is the things أنا أساسا هناك في كاتشة تباري أنا أساسا قبيلة تانيين دول بول وقيا وبتدل أنه بيزوجوا ببقر بسيط بقر ممكن 10 ولا 25 غنماية وحاجات ده وفي بقر كال في بقر تكال ذاته كال ده تمام ده له بقر بتاعه ده بتاكي ده بيكون فوق سكانه كله every walking ده حاجة اسمه بيقول كاس عندك يقول كاس أصلا في tradition بتاعنا ففي حاجات family كان ما complete فعلا بيجيبوا مشكلة sometimes في family but أنت الراجل ومرأة أنت يا بيجيبوا أنه أساسا you need to obey what the family said or you need to praise them to in order to excuse you guys in your life and أنت بقدر to move forward with the good faith but you know الناس بيقدر شابك في مشكلة بتاعنا ده أنا ما أقدر كلي زوجي ده عشان ده ما بقدر دفع ده قبيلة ده ما بقدر ده ما بقدر دفع ده أنا ما ده ما business that is a family oriented الناس عشان بيلموا سوا وناس بيجوا بسلام peaceful إلى يالتاكي إلى أي حاجة كل ما لقيت بدفع سوية ده سال كان مندا في ناس في الجنوب هنا كان تمندا جروزر كان جيت بالباب من بديك جانا تو فري زادو ليتا من بيسلون في يدك بس أنت take care of this woman that is what it is يعني أنت there blessing from the family yes we need all of us we need the blessing because كان أنا أساسا بيجي من شنو في كان بيكون زعلان في أبوبا بيكون زعلان هنا كانوا ما هنا ده ما involved في الزواج لكن أنت بكبروا family بتاعك بتاعك بتجيبوا من سوا تكتوا من في الترابيزة و the same thing بينيا كمان بونس للفاميلي بتاعه ليه عشان شنو بكرة كانوا تجا قاعدوا في البيت ما في حاجة بعث الفاميلي بتاعك because حاجة في إيدان ربنا.
Thank you. All right. Adud, are you awake?
Yeah.
What's up, Dad?
Yeah.
شكرا for being patient. أنت عارف فهمت التوبيك؟ فهمت التوبيك ولا نقوله بعربي؟
لا عرفته. المهم عرفته لا سمعته.
اوكي.
ما عندي حاجة كتير أقوله طبعا لأني كتير مصدعة لكن طولت ما خشيت التوبيك وقلت أسلم عليكم. كمان عندي حالة عزا عمتي توفت يعني وفي غربة والواحد قاعد مقفول ما في يعني أحل ما في أي زول ولا سوداني جنبي فصعب بالنسبة لي فحبيت أخش إن أنا أتقاوى بيكم يعني
بركة فيكم
بركة في الجميع
والله بركة فيكم
بركة في الجميع فصعب شديد الواحد لما يكون براه وما في أحد وتجيك خبر موت فصعب شديد يعني ربنا ما يوري لي زول لكن ده الحال الدنيا كده لقيت نفسي براي مقفول ولا ولا أبو ولا أحد ولا جيران ولا حتى سوداني واحد جنبي ما في لكن نشكر ربنا الله قادر على كل شيء يعني ربنا بيعزي ما بيحمل ما بيقصر فينا يعني فطبيعي كويس جدا واختصارا للكلام بس بقول في كلمتين يعني حاسة أخوي ذكر حاجة كنت ممكن أتكلم فيها إنه الزواج في السودان ذاته بس يعني كمية أعداد أبقار ده يعني بقت صعبة شديد جدا يعني للشباب الحاسي حاليا هو وضح الكلام ده أما بموضوع إنه نتزوج قبائل أنا شايف إنه هسي في تغيير كبير جدا زمانك ما كان في كلام زي ده يعني كل ما جيل يجي بيكون في تغيير وبيكون في يعني انفتاح أكتر. زمانك أنا لما أبوي يعني إحنا طبعا أنا من أجار وأمي من يورو، زمن أمي وزمن عمي وورا خالص لما تيجي تقول مثلا أنا من أجار، أي زول بيعرف أمك بيكون من يورو، لأن القبيلتين ديل بيتزوجوا بعض، مستحيل يتزوجوا من برا، مستحيل. قبائل كثيرة جدا. لكن حسي تيجي مثلا تقول لزول مثلا أنا من أجار، تعرف أمه يكون مثلا من بور، من جوبا، من لاتوكا، من كده. فنحن انفتحنا بقينا نتزوج من قبائل الأخرى. طبعا جيل عن جيل بغير. حسي جيل أبوي زمان كان رافض الكلام تماما، حسي جيلي حسي بقى انفتاح، بقينا نتزوج كمان حتى من برا السودان، خليك من جوا القبائل، حتى من برا السودان. بناتنا بقوا يتزوجوا من نيجيريا، بقوا يتزوجوا من خواجات، من دول كثيرة بقينا نتزوج حتى من الشمال. فزمن يجي جيل بتاع ولدي وجيل بتاع عيالنا أكيد حيكون في انفتاح أكتر. أما كإحنا نتزاوج، وربنا خلقنا قبائل عشان نتعارف، ربنا خلقنا إحنا مختلفين عشان نتعارف ونتكاثر. ده حاجة ربنا يعني موافق به. ومشكلة وين أن إحنا كشعب أن إحنا نرفض، يعني ده ربنا هو موافق بالكلام ده، أنتوا تتزاوجوا من كل القبائل كل الدول. تاني حاجة، حتى لما أنت تيجي تتزوج بعدين في كنيسة، لو أمك وأبوك ما راضيين حتى في الزواج بيسالوا في زول رافض، الكتاب بيقول شنو؟ أمك وأبوك لو ما راضين على الزواج ما بيتم. فبالتالي بيرجع عليك أنت إنك أنت تقنع أمك وأبوك. لو هم ما رضوا أنت تستغنى عن الزواج ده، حتى لو قلبك كان هناك في مكان ده، لأن أمك وأبوك لو ما رضوا بيت ما حيكون فيه بركة، بيت ما حيكون فيه سلام، ما حيمشي لقدام. ده حاجة أكيد بالمناسبة، لأني في الوصايا العشر ربنا قال أنا هو الرب إلهك. تاني حاجة طوال أكرم أباك وأمك. يعني لو أمك وأبوك عندهم سبب قوي إنه رافضين الزواج ده، أنت تضحي بحبك ده وتضحي بقلبك ده. لو ما قدرت تقنعهم، لو ما قدرت تقنعهم تماما، أنت ترضى تتنازل عن أمك وأبوك، لأني تأكد إنه الليلة أنت ماشي عشان قلبك وأمك وأبوك ما راضين، حبك القبيل أنت ماشي له ده ما حتقدر تمشي تكمله. ليه؟ لأني ما في رضا من الأم والأب. في بيت القبيلة قال لي الماشين تبني بسعادة ده ما حيكون في حب ده. ليه؟ لأني حيتدمر بغضب الوالدين. فده حاجة يعني أنا شايفه إنه ما صعب شديد. ليه؟ لأن إحنا بقينا يعني بقى في انفتاح. زمانك في جنوب أيام جدودنا كان لسه ما كان عارفين البايبل كويس خلاص. ففي حاجات كتير في البايبل بتوري إنه إحنا لازم نتكاثر، إحنا لازم نتعارف، إحنا لازم نمشي نتزاوج من قبائل ثانية. ففي حاجات كتير، والتعليم وحاجات كتير أثر بتخلي إنه أهالينا يغيروا تفكيرهم. جيل عن جيل بيسلم، جيل عن جيل بيسلم. قال لنا أنا فكرتي غير فكرة بتاع زماني، وفكرة ولدي ما حيكون زي فكرة بتاعي. ولدي بكرة هيجي يكون حيغير الديزاين بتاعي، أنا حيمشي لأفضل. فأنا شايف إنه ما في مشكلة. لكن المشكلة الأكبر إنه يعني عدد البقر في الجنوب كتير جدا، يعني 300 بقر و400 بقر. ممكن ذاته بده يمشي على الرسوم البقر الدفولة ما يستاهلوا، ذاته ما يستاهلوا يمشي يكون ذاته ما يمسك بيت ده. فخلينا نخفف عدد أبقار، برغم أنا عارف إنه أهالينا لسه متماسكين بالكلام ده وده عادات. لكن إن شاء الله زي ما بقى في انفتاح نتزوجوا من قبائل تانية، أكيد برضو كمان موضوع أبقار ده حيجي مرور الزمن وحيتغير وحيتخفف من 300 ممكن يكون 50 ممكن يكون 150. فأتمنى ده كلامي البسيط أنا داير أقوله. ربنا يعيننا بس.
Thank you. Okay, حسن هنجي في نهاية الشو. It's 2 hours and 23 minutes. ندي 3 minutes نبدأ بمورس لأنت قبل أول زول. We'll give you 3 minutes. Give us a recap what you want to say.
يلا يا جماعة أنا أقول لكم تصبحوا على خير. أنا قاعد برا بحضر.
Okay.
يعني بس حبيت أشارك معكم.
تصبحوا رب.
بركة فيك.
آمين يا رب. آمين آمين. ربنا قادر على كل شيء. يا
أدود ربنا يعزيكي وشدي حيلك الغربة كده.
يا
sister Adu, my condolences to your family and my prayer. I keep your family in my prayer, and your family, God will protect them, and all of us, we keep your family in our prayer. Thank you. Thank you.
يا نشكر ربنا كتير، نشكر ربنا مديني قوة كده ذاته، أنا ما بعرف قوة ده جا من وين وصبر ده جا من وين. فنشكره كتير، لو ما كان هو كان واحد جنة، لكن نشكر رب كتير. يلا السلام عليكم.
تصبح على خير.
Okay.
What happened?
Morris, you can go till he's gonna come back. His line just dropped.
Oh, I think it's. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I don't know what his question you want to ask. That is.
No, he said your final thought. He's giving you 3 minutes to wrap it up because he's doing a recap.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of you. I'm so proud today. This is an important topic. And all of us, we need to learn because the truth always set us free in this world. For us here in America, even back home, because we're living in hell back home. And I know there's people, they don't understand what is the meaning of the marriage, what is the meaning of the family, how they separate it, how family problems come to among the families. So for me, I just want to thank everyone to this program and all the view out there. You guys just put faith in yourself, especially our children. We come to this country because of our kids. Without our kids, we could come here because we need them to have better education and better life and to be better than us that we are coming from back home. So we give hope that community can come all to their senses. Sibuta ajata gabelia, sibuta ajata hatred, put a peace among your community. Even you can encourage one of Bokura, even Bekaraita, sell it low. Because Robin, I say, even somebody, your enemy, doesn't like you, love this enemy, pray for him. And that is what it is. So all of us to come together as a Southern Sudanese in this country, we need to respect our mothers, our children, our sisters, ourselves. Let us talk to the good things, good things. Rabna biji baraka. Baraka def Robin na bisalli fi kenisa kulyom de. Baraka magi just akit when your heart is dirty. You need to repent for what you do wrong. You need to repent. You need to turn to your kids. This the life is. We was living all together. We don't know this gabila de minwen. Lakad kan fi yom raksha shabia wala iya haja ya leta bishufu gabalai kullu bashar barra. So that be good in the competitions. So people know what exactly the kids knows what it is. So ana bashkurkum kullakum for Shukran Guy for your show. Continue with this. We'll mobilize all the people. I think more people will understand how the lifestyle is because there's so many people suffering here in this country, like in back home. There's so many women and kids suffering in this country, like back home. So let us put in them in our prayer. God bless all of you. This is my end of message, and we meet next day. Thank you.
On Thursday, inshallah. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay, Sister Joyce.
يا أنا بقول شكرا للزملاء اللي معايا في استديو وأنا بقول شكرا برضو للمشاهدين. إن شاء الله كلماتنا يكون كلمات ما مجروحة وإن شاء الله كلماتنا يكون كلمات بسيطة ومفهومة ويكون سبب الساعتين اللي احنا أخذناه ده يكون أطليس الليلة يكون سبب في التغيير حتى لو 5 نفر. وأنا برشد كل إخواتي برضو اللي يتزوجوا من القبائل التانيين وأخواني اللي يتزوجوا من قبائل تانيين نحن نكون سبب تغيير بتاع مجتمع بتاعنا. ما شنو القبلية ما يتعثر فينا روحيا جسديا أخلاقيا منطقيا ويكون سبب تأثير برضو في فاميليز بتاعنا ونحن نحاول ننشح لعيالنا يعني نفس الروح اللي نحن ماشيين به ونحن لازم ندرس عيالنا. وده ما آخر حاجة أنا نقوله وإن شاء الله نتقابل معكم يوم الخميس الجاي. Thank you وتصبحوا على خير.
Thank you. تصبحوا على خير. Thank you so much, Joyce. Kirkuyu.
Thank you, Brother Guy, and thanks to the panelists. Too bad Madame Flora is not coming back for some technical reason. We don't know. Hopefully she will be able to join you. I want to say this. ما في أي مخلوق في الدنيا ده هيحبني أكثر من حب بتاع أبوي وأمي. Because الحب بتاع الأب والأم it is unconditional love. زي حب بتاع ربنا. Exactly. Okay. لأنه حتى لو إذا أنا بجد جنا مشوه. Okay. عميان كفلا شر مقطوع crippled disabled whatever. The father mothers they will continue to be there if they have faith. Yeah, few parents they neglect their kids لكن most of the time عايز أقول إنه ما في زول هيجي يحب ولدي ولا هيحب بنتي أكتر من حبي وحب بتاع أمهم لهم. Period. Therefore, my blessing it is unconditional love. Therefore, مهم جدا جدا على أساس إنه البركة بتاعت الوالدين في كل زواج بيكون مهم جدا جدا. I will be willing to sacrifice my wife, let go, or I hope my son will be able to let his wife to go because of my love. لأنه ما في حاجة أغلى منه. Because if not because of them, I wouldn't be a man whom I am today. Don't me al شعلني تير ماي في بطنها بألم بقرارك بشنو بجو بحارب بكل ده. So therefore, this is something we need to enrich it in our children. They have to have this understanding. Always they can sacrifice everything, but not love of their parents. The second point, عايز أقول إنه موضوع بتاع دوري. And I want to leave your viewer and all of us to go with this view. Suppose I'm a Dinka man from Lake State, okay? We are 3 brothers. كلنا زوجنا من قبائل مختلف. الأخ الكبير بتقليد بتاع دينكا زوج من from the Lake State زوج بيت دنكاوية ب 300 بقر. Okay? The second brother مشى زوج بيت باري ب 15 بقر. أنا الولد الصغير مشيت زوجتها معنا دنكاوي لسه مشيت زوجتها بيت بتاع كريش ب2 بقر لأنه شوية مولودة ومش عارف إيه وانتهى. Okay? Imagine how my dad and mom and my family are going to treat those 3 wives. ما بيكون في prestigious مرة بيكون تكيان في بين نسوان بتاعت الأولاد ال3 الموجودين في البيت ده مرة 300 بقر. Okay? مهم وبحكم إنه هي دنكاوية ومش this is discrimination. Okay? Therefore مرة باري بتاع 15 بقر ممكن يكون فيها تكيان within the same family. لكن مرتي بتاعت بقر ونص ولا بتاع 2 جداد she will be valueless. Okay, this is what I want to end my thought with it. Thank you very much for giving us. I did my 3 minutes, but the conversation will continue. God bless you.
Thank you, brother. I'll see you on Thursday, inshallah.
Inshallah.
God bless you.
I'll be listening.
Thank you. Amel, you have your 3 minutes. We can hear you.
Good. Okay, sorry. You know.
Yes.
I want to say like المهر هو مجرد المهر هو is honor. يعني في الدنيا there is different ram. يعني there's different ram. Mama now this is my now the Bible they say Prov 20 rich and poor they will meet together. They are all God creator. ما في يعني ما في زول قيمته أكتر من الثانية. لكن ده عادات مش بقول ده عاداتنا. This is the way we honor our parents. You know we're talking about respecting and respecting بتاع family بتاعنا. This is the way they honor them. ده طريقة اللي هم they feel like this is how they want to honor them. وال300 بقر ده ما لأي زول. هنا في دينكا ال300 بقر ده للزول البيت طويلة. And we all know لما تعرس مرة طويلة عيالك طوال اوتوماتيكلي بتجيب عيال طوال لكن لما تعرس المرة القصيرة عيالك بيكون قصار depend on انت كمان طولك فده عشان كده الناس دينك بيقولوا انت لما تعرس الواحد الطويل ده ادفع بقى كتير لان المرة ده بيجيب لك الجين الكويس العيال الطوال العيال اللي فيه جسم that's the honor they want them to be honored. They know that what they're giving you, they're good product, quality product. Yeah, quality product. That's how I can put it, المهر ده ما يخوف الناس. وال 300 بقر ده ما 300 بقر، ده 150 بقر. وال 200 بقر ده 100 بقر. people they should not think that 300 ده 300 بالضبط، ما 300 بالضبط، 300 ده 150. فنرجع في مشكلة بتاعنا بتاع هو what happened to you? Okay. احنا بس what we really need to do, let us love each other. ويزول انت لو كان انت ما قدرت تجيب في النهاية الزواج جسمه نصيب زي ما بيقولوا. وزواج انت داير اهلك امك وابوك يباركوك، لكن في حاجتين هنا we have to know it. لو الparents حقك لو ما بيعرفوا ربنا they don't have fear of God and and it's not will of God. This is like في حاجات تاني we cannot do it alone. It is back to God. Yes, that's why أنا قلت ما معناه أنا ما داير أهلي my parents يرضوا بزواجي. You can convince them. لكن في حاجات لو أنت if it's out of your hand, leave it to God. God will take care of that. And why did I say that? أنا لما ولدت جنايل أول and هو هسه هنا Emmanuel. My mom she wasn't happy لأن هي قالت كيف تلدي ناس توغو. لكن guess what? لما أنا ولدت جنا my mom was the first one who was to hold that child. مش أنا اللي قلت لا I didn't convince her. A love of that child convinced her. هو بعد جنا ده خلاها to change her mind and call the father of the child and talk to him nicely. ففي حاجات مرات هنا بنخلوه في ربنا will take care of that. في حاجات هنا we cannot force it and we cannot push it. لأن we are not going to work it out well. نخليها في ربنا. والعيال اللي بيردوا ديل they will bring a change. لأن أبوي وأمي they love my son so much. حتى أبوي الله يرحمه ما شاف جناي، لكن كل مرة من زول يمشي أول شيء بيسأل جنامين ده كيف ربنا بخليه له، ده عيال بتاع بكرة. ففي حاجات كتير that's the worst part إن أبوي ما شاف جناي الأول، لكن as much as he loved that child هو عمل blessing للجناي already. بيصلي لنا ويصلي للجناي بيقول ربنا بيبارككم ده جنا بكرة. I'm happy أميل أنت you have somebody will carry your name. أنا لو أنت ما جبتي عيال I will be so not happy. لكن أنت ولدتي عيال أنت ولدتي اسمك، كان أنت موتي الليلة هتخلي زول في الدنيا ده carry your name. ففي حاجات تاني we just leave it to God. في حاجات تاني we cannot force it, we leave it to God. والمرة اللي بتتزوج من حتة تانية دي all I can tell you أنت المرة اللي أنت قاعد تتزوج في حتة تانية دي أنت you going to show a lot of your family to الناس التانية دي. أنت اللي بتجيب التغيير، بتجيب الحاجة الكويسة للناس دي، أنت اللي بتعمل، أنت الرمز الحلو فلما تمشي تعمل الحاجات الكويسة دي بتخلي الناس التانيين يشيلوا باقي أخواتك اللي هم لسه ما عرفين ديل بيجيبوهم هناك. والناس التانيين دي لو ما بيحبوا اخواتك they will love اخواتك لان انت بتلعب الدور الكبير. فكل الدور بيرجع للمرأة في النهاية، بيرجع لنا احنا ما بيرجع للراجل. لان الراجل بيلعب دور لكن المرأة بتلعب دور اكثر. هي اللي بتجمع الاسرة وهي بتفرق الاسرة. لما تمشي وتفرق الاسرة دي ما دايرين اخوتها تانية على في البيت ده. لكن لو مشى قدام عاد الاسرة دي الناس بيقولوا ما عندك اختك، ما عندك بنت عمك، وفي حالة زي دي انت جبت الحاجة الكويسة. let us always bring الحاجات الكويسة اللي ناس في حاجات زي دي ما حاجات الكعبة. That's all I can say. I know we went so far, so I will let go. You have a good night.
Thank you, Amel. I'll see you Thursday.
Yeah, for sure.
قال عنده مشكلة في network بتاعه and she said she's sorry. We'll see her on Thursday, inshallah.
Okay, you take care.
Thank you.
يلا اعمل لنا wrap up. Okay, bye bye.
All right, we come to the end. I really appreciate all the viewers and your word of wisdom. It really means a lot to see that there's a hope in our country. It really means a lot when we see there's leaders with visions. Our country is still strong. Our people still united. Our people still have visions and they still have a heart to live together as Junubin. We as group and as a nation, we know not everything we do is right. And not everything we talk about, people will agree. But what I can tell you, that our unity is more powerful than for us to divide. Division always will not take us anywhere. But whenever we unite, in unity there's a power. The 64 tribes, we have a role to do, and we have, it's all of us as leaders, as fathers, as parents, to come together to this platform like this and discuss. And we need to find solution that will help our kids, those young ones. In the next 15 years, they will come to our, Umur Badana. So if we do not think together now and think carefully, then tomorrow we are going to face a problem. This is not it's not individual problem. It is us. It is our problem. And since it's our problem, we need your idea. We need your wisdom. We need you to come to this platform and tell us what you have for us. We can disagree to agree, but what I can tell you all, there's still hope for our nations. There's still hope for our people. So let's continue. Let's continue. Let's positive toward one another. Let's continue to think for better tomorrow. Our tomorrow is greater than today. What side are you in right now? Are you the side bitainu we need to unite and we need to think for better tomorrow? Or are you in the side that let's divide and kullu gibili kun from hell barao? It is you that will think. Are you for unity or for us for divisions? And this is something that you need to think about it. Think about it and think about your family. Think about the next 4 years. How do you want a picture? Thank you, Petia. She said that unity for sure. Of course, I agree with you. Unity for sure. Whenever we unite, there's a power in unity. What I want you to do is think about it until we meet again on Thursday. Think about what can we do different. Think about, are you a leader or are you a follower? Think about, how do you want to vision our country to be in the next 7 years? Think about the dowry that we talked about. Think about our children's. I'm sure you want your children to be blessed. And through this dialogue, through our talk, our kids will be blessed. I know that we have a lot of work to do. I know that we have a lot of mission to accomplish. And we will not accomplish without you. We will not accomplish without your ideas, your knowledge, and your participations. It means a lot. Home will always be home. Every time when we live in diaspora, our thoughts and our minds we think always back home, how people are doing, and our dreams to go back home. So since we have dreams to go back home one day, let's have dreams for us to unite and build a peaceful country. Let's have dreams that we can all do better. Things that happen in our country, let it be a history. Tomorrow, all these things, they will be remembered. They will be remembered. So, but what can you do? What can you offer to your nations? What can you offer to your people? What can you offer to your tribe and to your family? We all have an obligation. We all have a work to do. We all have a mission to accomplish. And therefore, let's work together. Let's work together. Let's put our hand together for better tomorrow. I know today is gone. Tomorrow, this year will be a memories. Tomorrow, this year will be a history. We don't know what will come tomorrow. We don't know how tomorrow is going to look like. We have no clue. But what we know that we are in charge of a day like today. Family Common Sense Show. This is where you drop your sense. I thank you for your word of wisdom. I thank you for people that participate today. I thank you for being there and supporting Family Common Sense Show, where you drop your sense. Thank you all. Share it and invite people to watch it. Let's work together for better tomorrow. I thank you. Until we meet again, inshallah, on Thursday. Remember, our shows is on Thursday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 8:30. We usually do 2 hours and a half. But if the topic is interesting, we add another 15 minutes. So now we are at 2 hours and 45 minutes, which means that we added another 15 minutes. I want you all to come and participate. Let's make different, Jama. Let's make different by us coming together. Let's make different by us working together. We are all into this. Shalom, shalom. Until we meet again, inshallah, by the grace of Almighty God. Amen.